many pulls did it take liquid?
360 something. They also had to 1 tank 3 heal it or 4
Are you talking about Nexus Princess?
No.
Silken Core?
Silken Court took them like 100 something, 150.
Mm-hmm.
That's been nerfed since then, right?
Well, it's entirely a strat fight, so like the hard part comes from solving the mechanics for them at least, not necessarily doing them. If someone tells you where to stand, that they just do that correctly every time. If this fight was, if the version of this fight that if they fought the version of Princess that we are fighting currently, where
Can you drop the potion cauldron, Duna?
yeah, all you have to do is just either go to the correct side when you're told, and that was it. Like, it would have been like a 50 pull boss for them.
Yeah, Silken Court is one of those fights that guild like Liquid is going to be much better at it than like
Basically,
any other
most
Hall of
people,
Fame guild in the region.
because it's entirely just strat based. Yeah.
Well, that guy who made that video we watched said their guild did it in 76 pull. Like,
He's also
confirmed
the
better
guy
than
that
Liquid.
helped the strat
No,
for Liquid.
strat with Liquid.
Hey, real quick, I want to get ready to check, make sure everyone is like here and ready. Yeah, the Nexus is the only fight we're killing this week, so we're Vantising this. We don't need it for P1 prog of Silken Court.
Okay, where is? Sleep near. You're gonna stand
I forgot to get healing potions. Can I get some from anybody?
Well, that's what this is for, right
Yeah,
here.
I got like 500 of them.
Well,
no,
those are
no,
for
there's not.
fucking
Those are
temporary
DPS
oh, you
potions.
use them for temp.
Trade with Goofy.
If you're taking healing potions from that cauldron, you're trolling.
Trade with
Oh
Goofy.
shit, that's what I
I'm
did.
trying to find you, bro. Thank you. Hold on.
I'm on the other cauldron.
We get made food.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Carmel, you here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quick run over, right? Tuesday, gonna do the same thing I've done every other Tuesday here. Remember call outs. This ping and this ping, those are markers. If I call markers, you're going through. If I don't say markers, you're not going through the boss. Those call outs. This ping and this ping, that is backups. If I call backups, you go through. If I don't say backups, you don't go through the boss. This one, this is Taco. We call it Taco because it's completely different than the other two, so you're aware of it. If I call Taco, they go through the boss. You go through the boss. If I don't, you don't go through the boss. So other than that, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. Remember, keep your head down. Something we saw in VODs, in intermissions, is we would see people putting themselves in precarious situations that they do not need to be. If you are just, for example, here, and you have a melee here, and I can't ping again, give me 1 second, and a melee here, you sitting right here is bad. You should have like all this open area back here or back here. Take a quick look around. The further back you are, you got to give the players up close to the boss more space. They can't. It's a lot harder for them to look all around, do a 360 check to move, versus you just using a roll, a fell rush, a horse to get out, right? Something like that. So it's on the further back players to give space to the melee after the intermission. Once everyone gets a regicide on that final set in the intermission, the eclipses, the pizza slices on the floor, they don't move. So you can go anywhere that is open in that section. Because the pizza slice isn't going to shift, it won't kill you, just don't go into a pizza slice and you're fine. Other than that, let's keep this quick, keep this clean, keep your head down. The shit should die. First couple of pulls are going to be a bit rusty. Just crack the dust off. Let's get this shit done.
I don't think Sleipnir knows where's
Yeah.
Agrams was.
Yeah, you
I
set the
just
state.
I updated.
I went to
okay.
the raid
I
plan.
updated
Oh,
it.
you changed it?
Yeah, go ahead and refresh.
So it's triangle now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just looked at the raid
you're-
plan a second ago.
Yeah, you just stand far enough away that you try not to hit melee, and I stand far enough away that I don't hit you.
Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First shadow clones, put these around the room. Coming out now, we got Queensbane and Suck in 5. Don't get put into a portal here, watch your feet. Okay, markers will be going through the boss first here. Markers go through, markers go through, markers go through.
Stay
Yeah, my
away
bad.
from lines.
Reset it if we can.
Watch your step.
Oh shit.
Oh, I guess it will reset it.
I lived.
I was going the right way, and then I second guessed myself.
Let's listen to the calls.
Oh yeah.
No second guessing, just commit.
Banned.
Second guessing, we ban that shit on Brood Twister.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, watch these shadow clones, put them around the room. First suck is coming out
What?
soon. Watch your feet, 3 seconds. Markers will be going through the boss first. Markers will be going through. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines.
Watch the portals, don't get sucked off here. Back up in Taco, you're going through next. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco, back up in Taco, back up in Taco. Why is there one on marker with...
Oh shit.
Stay away from lines.
Alright. Again, it's going to take a couple pulls to crack the dust off. Just remember, shit is not too complicated. Just listen to callouts. Keep your head down. Let's get this fucking bread. There is a repair hammer down. Everyone repair. Zemia, let me know when you're ready.
You hit X.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First shadow clones, put these around the room. First suck in 4. Watch your feet, don't get pulled in here. Markers will be the first to go through the boss. Markers through. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines.
Watch your feet here. Suck off. Backup and Taco are going through. Backup and Taco are going through. Backup and Taco go through.
Stay
Watch
away from
pointy or
lines.
daggers and orbs. Watch your toes here. Don't get sucked into a portal. Intermission, get to your assigned spots.
Icy veins.
Remember, give people space to work with here.
Mass barrier in
You're
A.
on the wrong side of the
Line
room.
on you.
Shit.
Alright. A bit dusty, but we're going to keep it rolling. Shadow clones are coming out in a few. Put them around the room. Watch suck. Okay, markers will be going through the boss. Markers through, markers through, markers through, markers through. Just dodge.
Watch your step.
And watch your feet here. Back up and tacos. Back up and taco. Back up and taco. Back up and taco. Go through the boss. Just dodge
Stay
shit
away
on the
from
floor
lines.
here.
Watch your
And
step.
don't get sucked into a port. Okay, second intermission. We're going to go again. If you are on circle and star side, watch your HP. We're short a healer on this side. Lines. We can reset it now. Also, I will remind everyone right now, because I realized something that poll. Check your talents. Make sure you're not a Mythic Plus.
I am out of range.
I won't say how I realized that, but I will say that I did realize it. Check your talents.
Daruk's just been waiting all week to spank this
Oh
boss.
god.
Jesus Christ, Peep. I said check your talents. I'll suck the boss off.
Put a new cough drop in, and I fucking slammed my hand on my mouse, and my mouse buttons have my roll and whatnot. So, I'm so sorry.
Too far away.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First shadow clone puts these around the room.
Run out.
Watch the suck. Don't get put into a portal. Okay, markers will be going through the boss next. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through. Dodge.
Stay away from
Watch
lines.
orbs.
Watch your step.
Don't get sucked off here. Back up in Taco, you're going through next. Back up in Taco, back up in Taco, back up in Taco.
Stay away from lines.
Watch orbs here. Or watch suck. Damn, even I'm a bit rusty. Alright, next up's gonna be intermission. Get to your assigned spot.
Icy veins. Mass barrier in 8.
Line on you. Line. Line on you.
Alright, first set of Shadow Cleanse is gonna come out in a few.
Run out.
Do you want me to ping the ones that have mass?
Backups will be going through. Backups are going through on this first set. Backups, 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 backups go through.
Run out. Stay away
Watch
from
orbs.
lines.
And dodge. Suck is coming out soon. Watch your feet. Do not get pulled into a portal here. Okay, markers and Taco are going through next. The clone on ping is a bit off-centered. Melee, watch that one. Back, Taco and markers go through. Taco and markers, Taco and markers, Taco and markers. We send a backup through.
Stay away from lines.
Keep it rolling. This is probably going to kill people.
I wasn't trying to ping you there, Oreo. I tried to ping a safe spot.
No, you're good.
The stars cannot reach you here.
Keep it rolling. Let's get through the center mission.
Executed.
All right, reset it once this ends.
So that was one of those situations. I think it was mine. I'm not 100% sure, but I assume it's mine because I heard the sound that it was targeting me, but I was never able to find the red line because I think mine was like against the wall or like in the middle of nowhere. And it just, my camera was not able to get it in time. For the
If you stand in a position where you can see every single marker except one, when they're very far,
yeah,
and you
that's
can't
great.
see a
It's
red
just
line, then you know where the red line is.
yeah, that's great. Except for the part where I need to run to it, so it's like I do need to actually see the red line.
Yeah, that is a problem. He is a priest.
I'm just saying, like it makes it immensely harder if you
You
like.
just have to get to the corner that you're trying to send your line through. You don't have to get in front of that clone.
I just mean like
specifically
real
talking
quick.
about the ability to make the decision as to where to run, being able to see a red line dramatically helps. I'm not saying that there were things that I couldn't do to make it better. I'm specifically saying that by throwing it into the wall, it creates more wipeable moments where there's times where both me and other people have messed that up because of that.
I will say, yes, if you are putting a clone, like, if you're running through the first set, like if I call markers through, and you're running all the way to here behind the clone, don't run that far, please. Just run directly behind it, kind of like where Toski is standing right now. Right? That's like realistically as far as you should be going, just right behind the clone. Don't send it to the Narnia, please. Duna, you good?
Yep. Sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First shadow clones are coming out now from around the room. First suck is coming in 5.
Watch your
feet. Don't get put into a portal here. Okay, markers will be going through first. Markers are going through. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Just dodge. Don't get sucked in. Hey, back up and taco. You're on through next. Back up and taco. Back up and taco. Back up and taco. Through the boss. Just dodge.
Stay away from
dodge.
lines.
Dodge.
We have a clone in.
Where did that
I
clone
didn't
come
see that
from?
clone.
I think it's
Came from
Taco.
blue. It would have had to come
No,
from
it's
blue.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make him into that.
I see
Let's try this
veins.
for both of this intermission.
Mass barrier in 8.
Reset it. Get rebuffs out. Missing Arcane Intellect on a few.
I need luck rocks. Thank you.
He knew what fight you were doing, Zemio.
Get one of those 4% pulls next.
Carmel and Digsby, you good?
Yeah, here, I thought I hit it.
Yep.
Weird.
Not bad.
5, 4, 3, 2.
My secret dies with you.
Hey, first set of Shadow Clones are coming out now. Put them around the room. Hey, suck in 5. Watch your feet. Don't get thrown into a portal here. Markers will be going through. Hey, remember, markers are going through the boss. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines.
Hey, watch the port. Backup and Taco is going through the boss. Backup and Taco, go through. Backup and Taco, go through. Backup and Taco. Hey, we got a... one of the markers is kind of fucked.
Circle or Tosh Darwin Center.
This should be fine here. Be towards ping. Bira's time.
Surrender to the night.
I see veins.
Okay, intermission. Get to your assigned spots.
Mass barrier in 8.
Line on you.
Okay. Rinse and repeat. Shadow Clones, put these around the room.
Marked for death.
Okay, backups will be
Watch
going
your
through
step.
first. Just listen to my callouts. Remember what I say. Backup is the only set going through on this next dash. Backups go through. Backups go through. Backups go through.
Cut to ribbons.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Hey, Taco and markers, you're going through next. Taco and markers, you're going through next. Taco and marker. Okay, just dodge and watch orbs. Okay, we got a lot dead, but let's keep this intermission rolling. All right, reset it.
In that first intermission, I'm using like all my CDs. Is that right? Like
Yes.
stay alive.
Yeah. The intermissions are 100% where you get hit like a fucking freight train.
Okay, and then with that second one, I should have more up. Okay.
You can if you want to maximize your defensives, you can time him so you activate him like a second or half of a second before the damage comes in, so that it lasts until you get the next slash or the next line or whatever. Say for immunities, if you use it right before you take the damage, it should last you until you take the next instance of the line damage.
Una, you good?
Nope, rechat.
Alright, we're gonna make a quick rupture swap. Alright, we are gonna swap Sag and Sleep. Duna, we have CDs, right, for this?
They didn't move.
Okay. I wasn't sure how you situated the healing CD sheet for Princess.
I basically set it up for one shaman and just put the positional assignments and the cooldowns the same.
God damn, Darish, you really don't initiate the summon.
What? Sorry.
Point proven. You just put the stone down and you're like, my job's done.
Correct.
Alright, 4 rebuffs. Arcane Intellect.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First Shadow Clones pushes around the room. Watch the suck, it's coming in 5. Markers will be going through first. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines.
Alright, dodge orbs here. Backup and Taco will be going through next. we have a bit of a crooked triangle. So melee, be shifted towards diamond. Be shifted towards diamond. Back up and taco, go through. Back up and taco, go through.
We missed the boss. Just try and reset.
Stay away from lines.
Yeah, we'll need to reset it.
Husky, you gotta dodge daggers, bro.
Nope, I know.
All right.
Stop. Just stop getting hit.
I will say, good adjustment on shifting there, though. That was good shit.
Husky or Tusky? Because it was
Husky. Husky.
It's simple.
Bitch, I'm perfect. I don't mess up.
Standing on a purple line, that shit's banned.
I was trying to reset though. That's why I got hit.
Simple solution. Just don't do it. That shit's banned.
Boss was in the middle, and all the lines were
It
also
wasn't. No, it wasn't the boss. It's because whoever had the triangle one, and I'm not like blaming you for this because it was scuffed. Triangle was like or further. It was like here. This person needed to not run straight through to here. They needed to run to like here. It wasn't on the tanks on that. That was just because whoever had the initial dash clone on triangle when it wasn't going through the boss got a eensy beensy like just a bit too close.
I got too close, and yeah.
Fuck no, fuck no. Oh, hell no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, for shadow clones, put these around the room. Markers will be going through first. Watch the suck. Don't get put into a portal. Hey, remember, markers will be going through the boss. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines.
Okay, back up and taco, you're going through next. Back up and taco, you're going through next. Back up and taco.
Stay away from lines.
Just dodge.
Executed.
Melee, on this final portal here, we've been having a couple of people die tonight to it. Don't follow the boss as the tank is dragging it out towards the edge. You'll get clipped by an orb there.
Icy
Just
veins.
eat a couple seconds of downtime.
Mass barrier in 8.
Line on you. Line on you. Line on you.
Okay, first shadow clones are coming out. Can we get a B-res on Husky?
You got 25 seconds.
Hey,
We have a
Navaj, wrong spot.
Yeah, that's all I could do.
You have 8 seconds to place them.
Me and dude were going to the same place.
I know, but okay.
You have blink.
You have 8 seconds when they come out. If you both, we saw this last week. We had 2 people stay here and bounce literally back and forth, left and right, psyching each other out until there
Okay,
was
well, I
3
made a
seconds.
decision, and the choice was either go where I was or I'd not make it at all. Because the other guy that I was going with wasn't going to go to the other side. I didn't have enough. I didn't. Just that's what I did. That's what I could do.
I know. Just remember, we got time. 8 seconds for them to come out. Make a move early.
I was gonna ask, did an orb come right through the raid? Is that what you were talking about? Like when the boss moved out?
Yes.
And we got
So
clipped by an orb?
Digsby, I think you have it there on that final suck-in set, right? You place the final portal.
I do.
Okay, yeah. So when Digsby is dragging it out here, if you're melee, do not follow the boss. Stay out here for like 2 seconds. Once the orbs shoot out and there's no longer orbs, you can then go to the boss.
I'm trying to keep it close-ish, but it just depends on which way the daggers and orbs are flying.
Yeah,
out.
that one's on melee not being just kind of melee brain and going straight to the boss, because I've done it a few times tonight as well, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in danger.
Yeah,
Well, 'cause I was wondering,
the
'cause
war zone over there.
I thought I was like in the middle of the whole raid, and then all of a sudden I get clipped by an orb, and I'm the only one in melee that died.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, Bago got. I don't know if Bago died to an orb as well or not. But
Oh, I did. I was chasing the boss.
Okay, okay.
You know
yeah.
my greedy ass was chasing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I sometimes time myself from orbs, because I'm trying to move the boss very, very last
Okay, my
second.
question was for just don't drop it on the non-markers, right?
Yeah.
This
that's the
is
only
the
spot
only
you
one.
can't.
And again,
This is the only one you can't.
I just
Okay,
want to bring
thanks.
this up. I beat you there as a priest, and then I stuck because I beat you there.
Period.
I can't blink.
I'm not
That's what I'm
blaming
saying.
you,
Like,
bro.
no. I said, but you said I stuck. I'm just
so-
letting you know I'm not gonna
Real
move
quick.
to the next
Real
spot.
quick. This proves a good point and a problem we've had a couple of times now. If you're someone with a quick melee, right, or a quick getaway ability, right? You have a horse, you have a blink, you have a fell rush, you have a heroic leap. Don't use your blink or heroic leap to commit to a spot. Right? Wait a few seconds, see where everyone else is, and then use your movement ability to get somewhere.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, because you have 8 seconds. You can just sit there for like 2 or 3 seconds, look at where everyone's moving, and then going, okay, this is the open one.
And probably the mistake that I made was not being in the middle, right?
Yeah, because if you were like super far out in Narnia, it then kind of limits where you can go.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Five, four, three,
Mute your mic.
2, 1.
All right, first shadow cleanse are coming out in a few.
You're next.
Okay, markers will be first to go through the boss here. Watch the suck. Remember, markers are going through the boss. Markers through, markers through, markers through. Just dodge.
Stay away from lines.
I'm a fucking idiot.
What?
Okay, back up in markers, or back up in taco. Back up in taco, back up in taco.
Stay away from lines.
Just dodge. And watch orbs.
Surrender to the night.
I see veins.
Okay, intermission. Get to your assigned spots.
Mass barrier in 8.
Line on you.
Shadow clones, put these around the room. Markers will be going through first.
Watch your step.
Remember, markers are going through first on this boss fight. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Backups and Taco are going through the boss next. Backup and Taco are going through the boss next. Backup and Taco, backup and Taco, backup and Taco. Just dodge.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Theorist Caramel. Intermission, get to your sides. Remember, don't jitter too much with these lines. Once you get a spot, pick it, stick with it. Alright, next the Shadow Clones is coming out now. Put them around the room. Markers will be going through the boss on this first set. Watch the suck and form. Markers are going through the boss. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Spymasters 2 Boogaloo.
Watch portals, don't get sucked through. Okay, backup and Taco are going through. Backup and Taco, backup and Taco, backup and Taco. Boss will have a permanent 30% debuff after this. Someone send a marker through.
Stay away
Whoever
from
had
lines.
circle.
Go feet.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out where the fuck my marker was, and it was
Watch
all the way
your
on the
step.
opposite side of the map.
Just reset it if you can.
I don't think I'm gonna make it in time, but
Ooh,
reset, you fucker.
Oh, GG boys.
I mean, I was at the door for a good 2 or 3 seconds. It was her slow ass.
She went onto the steps and was like, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I was looking around for my fucking marker. I went towards marker on blue instead of marker on fucking circle. So I fucked up.
Also, Goofy, for at the end of intermissions, don't be here. Try being a bit further back.
Further back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got squeezed a bit, and I had to be right here at the end. And unfortunately, this wasn't like your fault. It was just a bit of bad timing. I had a Eclipse side here. I was pinned here on the line, and you had a beam that was unfortunately fucking heat seeking me. Apparently. Yeah, it also gives you a bit more space because you don't have to worry about the tank beams as much that are coming out here.
All right.
I use slightly more defensive beam so I can constantly stand in one point. And not jiggle at all.
I just dodge everything like crazy. Just kidding.
Just a heads up, I'm getting a bunch of like brownout flashes in my apartment. I know that there's like a storm heading Seattle, but I don't know where I'm gonna hit it. I'm not experiencing internet issues. If I do disconnect, that is what it is.
It's not a storm. It's a bomb cyclone. Get it right.
Bro.
It's a nukes from Russia.
All the they them's freaking out, dude.
Can you verify this, Duna? Check the weather.
Check the weather.
I have it bookmarked.
There's
Thanks,
a bomb
Craig.
cyclone, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, first shadow clones are coming out. Put them around the room. Okay, watch the first suck in 5. Don't get put into a portal here. Okay, markers will be going through the boss first.
Aggro.
Markers through. Markers through. Markers through.
Fucking.
Someone jiggled in
Reset
there.
it. Reset it.
Watch your step.
I died before she got to me, so I hope Bowers over there too.
What?
Nope, it's the suck. Never mind. You're fucked.
What happened with
Somebody-
a clone ending up here?
Somebody put one through that wasn't supposed
This thing juggled in last second, and I think that's what killed a lot of people as well.
I'm more, well...
Oh, so Berkey got double Twilight, and I guess his orb flew through the people.
Here, 1 second.
Well, yeah, but a shadow clone ended up where on Peeb, right here.
Yeah, I saw this beam
Was
last
it Moon?
second start jiggling, yeah, like left, right, and then blasted this like
Well-
really last second.
What I'm concerned is Moon going through the boss, because Moon wasn't supposed to go through the boss.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were doing. They were all over the place.
Okay, so green went through the moon, as you said.
But
But wait, beam was looking towards the middle from moon.
Well,
unless
well,
there
I'm
was a
trying to
clone-
figure out is how the fuck did a clone get here, like here? Sorry,
Can you determine which way it came from on the VOD?
Yeah.
let me look real quick. Did you get it?
Which
Dune,
one are you
already?
looking at? The clone that is like close to the boss on square, the one that was here?
I think so. Yeah.
1 second.
No, there was one where he was saying over there. Because I was on
I don't
triangle.
know where else you're looking. So you have to tell me where
I was
you-
on triangle, and my clone went here, and another clone went right over here.
Clone went next to triangle.
There were 3
It wasn't
portals
that close to
next
triangle.
the triangle.
No, it was...
Yep.
But someone got like insta clipped by like 2 beams or something and got clapped, and then an orb shot out and that killed everyone else. All right, let's not spend all night on it. Chalk up the dumb mistake.
Oh, feast.
Everyone eat.
I was being
There
greedy
is
and
a
turn around.
repair hammer down. I saw someone had red durability. Just go repair.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run out.
First out of clones. Put these around the room. Alright, suck is coming in 5. Watch your feet. Markers
Watch your
will be the
step.
first that go through the boss. Remember, markers are going through the boss. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through. Just dodge.
Stay away from lines. What?
Don't get sucked into a port here. Next up is going to be backups and taco going through the boss. Backup and taco go through the boss. Backup and taco. Backup and taco. Backup and taco. Melee, just
Stay away
dodge
from
here.
lines.
On this next set, melee, do not suck the boss off here. Watch orbs.
What?
Okay, next up is going to be intermission.
Surrender to the night.
Icy veins. Mass barrier in 8.
Line on you. Line on you. Line on you.
Oh,
We have a res.
Run out.
You're going to use it on
good.
caramel.
What?
Dodge here. Backups will go through. Backups go through. Backups go through.
Stay away from
Okay,
lines.
just dodge Nexus daggers here. Alright.
Watch your step.
Star is a bit off-centered. Just be aware of whoever has it. Markers and Taco are going through next. Markers and Taco are going through next. Markers and Taco go through the boss. Watch Star, it's going to be a bit crooked.
Wow.
Stay away from
Just
lines.
died and shoot out a shit ton of orbs.
I don't think I made it in time.
We had a clone end up here. We had a clone here. A clone here. One was on blue.
2 or 3 people just died where Carmel was and shot out a shit ton of orbs.
I think one of the backups went through.
Yeah, because I double blinked and I almost made it for a triangle, but then I died in like quick. So I don't know if that was me or not.
The one went sideways because I got too close to it.
No, yeah, no, I know. That wasn't what caused the wipe there.
I've been blasting my nuts over her mouse. We wasted such a good pull.
Roll.
So I started blasting.
I was blasting. What the fuck? We're all blasting.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First shadow clones, put these around the room.
Run out. Watch your
Watch the suck, it's coming in 3. Backups will be going through. Backups go through. Backups go through. Reset it. We sent a marker
stay
through.
away from lines.
Oh my god!
With far, I want to be up all the way on the wall. Is that correct?
No.
No.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're that was something that changed, I guess, since you last saw it. You're either toes on the line if you're not far, or like at this little
Like just
apex.
enough so I can still
yeah.
do damage.
Like yeah, you're basically max range or
Okay.
slightly higher, just because depending on where you are, if you're too far away, you can't get healed, and also you're gonna get pulled through the orbs.
Yeah, I just got pulled through my own orb.
You don't need to be at max range the entire time. You can just like stay closer so that you can closer to heals and keep DPS uptime, and then you move back once
that was
it's
the
about to go
question.
off. If you can do that, right?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For shadow clones, put these around the room.
Run out. Watch your
Markers
step.
will be going through first.
What's that guy doing?
Duna DC'd, I think. Or
No,
it's fuck.
it's just-
Markers go through.
bug.
Markers go through. Markers go through. Just ignore it.
Okay, we fixed it.
Stay away from lines. Watch
portals. Don't get sucked off here. Back up in Taco. You're going through next. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Just dodge.
Stay away from lines.
Watch portals.
Surrender to the night.
Icy veins.
Alright. Intermission.
Mass
you know how it
barrier in
goes.
8.
Use your defensives before you take damage, not after.
Line on you. Line on you. Line on you.
Okay, first shadow clones are coming out now. Put them around the
Run
room.
out.
Listen to my call out here. Markers will be going through, same as the
Watch
first set. Watch the portals. Markers are going through the boss. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through.
Stay away from lines. Watch your
Don't get sucked into a port. Backup and taco, you're going through next. Backup and taco, go through. Backup and taco, go through. Just dodge.
Stay away from lines.
Watch portals, don't get sucked off. And back to intermission. Remember, the shit fucking hurts. It's gonna crank you. Use defensives. Don't get greedy here. If you need to play it safe, play it safe.
Line on you. Line on you. Line on you. Line on you.
Okay, final set of shadow clones. Put these around the room. Once they come out.
Run out.
Markers will be the first that go through on this next set. Watch this suck. It's coming
Watch
in
your
5.
step.
Don't get put into a portal here. Markers, you're going through the boss. Markers through, markers through, markers through.
Run out. Stay away from lines.
Spymasters 2 Boogaloo.
Watch portals, don't get sucked off. Backup and taco, you're going through next. Can someone B-res Tang as soon as the suck stops? Backup and taco, backup and taco, backup and taco. Guys, how did both of the markers miss?
Stay away from lines.
Alright, reset it. So what?
No.
Was that tank positioning or?
Yeah, I think
Sure,
so.
it's in the
Pretty
middle.
sure.
There's no way we
mean,
could have sent
Balrog
them
was
back through there.
pretty
That was
close.
only the
He
first
wasn't
time.
in the middle. He was
Oh,
in
you
the
We
said-
would have had 5 stacks and we would not have lived in the intermission at all.
You
I
said
dropped-
why? You said
dropped-
why markers missed? Is weren't markers supposed to miss there?
No,
Or did you mean backup?
markers.
First clear.
Markers. The first clear. Neither of them. Wait. Yeah, neither of them went through the boss.
Oh, so you were
The
talking
boss
about
went
the
through
very-
the middle, but the boss was
Okay.
slightly off. Yeah, he was
The
like there.
boss was right there.
Okay.
Other than me dying, and that was really
What?
fucking clean.
Who's streaming?
Yeah, what about
Goofy.
it?
Oh, show me the.
Give me a sec.
stream.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, it was a good pull. Otherwise, you know.
Yeah, she was on the corner. She wasn't in the center.
Angie.
It happens. Go again. That was a good pull. Sweetener, can you drop group real quick? Because it's
5,
fucking with some people's
4,
weak auras having
3,
group 5 in.
2, 1.
Alright, first shadow clones. Put these around the room.
Watch your step.
Markers will be going through first. Watch portals here. Don't get sucked in. Markers are going through the boss. Markers are going through. Markers are going through. Just dodge.
Stay away from lines.
Watch portals. This one's going to be a bit rough. Okay, back up in Taco. You're going through next. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco.
Stay away from lines.
I lagged out.
Watch your...
Go through the intermission. We'll reset it afterwards.
Surrender to the night.
Icy veins. Mass barrier in 8.
Line on. Line on you. Line on you.
Damn it.
Get them raised. We go again.
Do we have someone stream like linked?
Yeah. I am every
I
time.
stream every single raid night. I'm streaming.
I think the link to both of them are in
VOD
VOD
links?
links.
Yeah, they're in VOD links.
Or or whoever's lead, just kick group 5 like some
I'll drop them
Rick
'cause
saying.
it's fucking with Rick's weak aura. I'm assuming. Let me guess. It's Mark of the Wild.
It just won't
Yeah,
go away.
I try to rebuff whenever people die, and then like I keep thinking people are getting rezzed.
Five.
All right, we go again.
3, 2, 1.
Run out.
For shadow clones, put these around the room.
Run out.
Markers will be going through first. Watch this suck. Markers are going through the boss. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it.
Stay
I'm
away
getting
from
insane
lines.
fucking brownouts. I'm sorry. This is the second time in a row.
That's fine. We can
Watch your
swap you out after this pull. All right, back up in Taco. You're gonna be the next to go through. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Watch suck. And intermission.
Surrender to the night.
Icy veins.
Remember,
Mass
use your
barrier in
defenses
8.
before you take damage, not after.
Line on you. Line on you. Line on you.
Alright, we're gonna keep it rolling. Shadow clones are coming out in a few. Put them around the room.
Run out.
Next.
What?
Markers will be first to go through on this next set. Same as the first time, markers are going through. Markers go through. Markers go through. Markers go through. Just dodge here.
Stay away from lines. Watch your
Hey, watch ports, don't get sucked off. Back up in Taco, you're going through the boss next. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco, go through.
Run out.
Just dodge.
Stay away from lines.
Watch portals. Hey, intermission. This is gonna hurt. We're short 2 people.
The stars cannot reach you here.
Use your defensives before you take damage, not after.
Line on you. Line on you. Line on you.
We can get Carmel up once this ghost ends.
We'll have another B-res after that in 5.
Get Burke, then.
Run out.
Okay, Shadow Clone, put these around the room. Markers will be going through the boss, just like the previous 2 sets. Same as always. Markers will be going through.
Watch your
Watch
step.
portals. Don't get sucked off here. Markers are going through the boss. Markers through. Markers through. Markers through. Hey, just dodge.
Stay away from lines.
Name of the game is
Spymaster's 2
survival at
Boogaloo.
this point. Keep yourself up. Watch ports.
Fucking pops are up, by the way.
Okay. Back up in Taco. You're next up. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Back up in Taco. Go through the boss. Nice. Just dodge here.
Stay away from lines.
Watch ports. Hey,
Mass barrier
you're
in
going
8.
to roll your defensives early in this intermission. Do it normally, 30% damage amp. This shit's gonna fucking hurt.
Line on you.
Kill this fucking boss.
Good shit, yo.
Let's fucking go!
And we
Dimension
19 we literally just 19-manned it.
Imagine
What
what
the
Lou in the
fuck
group.
is that loot? Let's go.
He gets credit for that kill,
What
right?
is this? I feel.
Holy
I got three
shit.
fucking shoulders.
You have 3
Hands.
squats.
They're hands. They're gloves.
3 gloves.
They're not even shoulders.
3 gloves.
Oh my
Yo.
god! What the fuck is
Hey
that?
guys, I got my crests.
I'm
Holy
fucking
shit.
Mad. I'm fucking
Oh
mad. I am,
my god!
I
Bro.
am mad.
Now we're
Bro,
definitely
that's
gonna
gonna
make
be crazy,
Any
dude.
worst possible loot?
we're making Max's stream with that shit.
group.
Navage leaves the
I
raid and
literally
we
had to
kill the
fucking get on
boss.
my phone to fucking
Holy
watch you guys,
shit.
dude.
Does that mean Navage gets that vault value?
Yeah,
He
you
does.
got
No,
credit.
there's no vault for
vault.
me.
No,
I don't
vault.
even think I'll get it because I left.
No,
You did-
You got credit for the
should.
kill.
You should.
He
because
did get
you were,
credit.
You were in combat, so yeah.
Yeah, you got the achievement.
Bro, that's the no shit, but that's the fuck, dude.
Quick,
I mean, grats, guys. What the fuck?
We did it
quick
without
question.
him. Dude was a hard carry.
Quick question.
What?
I know it said a bunch in the past, but I forgot for T-roll on the set item. Which button again?
For
Minor
transmog
upgrade.
or
No,
tertiary?
transmog.
Tertiary.
Minor.
Got credit
No,
for it, though.
tertiary minor
What the fuck,
upgrade.
That's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Only a 99 parse? That's disappointing.
No transmitters, no
Damn it,
contracts.
Dude, I
no
literally
warp
was gonna
blades.
pop second potion and a fucking orb came over a portal and scared the shit out of me and god fucking damn it, man.
That's insane, y'all.
I pulled up the WOD. I'm not understand how the boss literally been in the middle. Accused of being not in the middle.
I think you were
I
talking about
can-
the first set anyways on that instead of the second set. I'm not
So,
sure.
Belra, here, I'll screen share real quick. We're gonna take a few anyways, because Silken Court is next.
Isn't Brood there?
That's, I just clicked the wrong button, that was the clip.
So the real question is, so if we killed that, right? Do I get Brood Twister's loot if I do nothing?
No.
Yeah, no, okay, so...
This boss
real
is
quick,
technically next to Brood Twister.
Real quick, Belro, are you watching my stream?
No, I'm watching the WOD.
Well, no. Look at my stream, because I have a VOD from my angle, just paused right after the dash went out.
I don't want to do this.
She was just barely outside of the center, right? She was right here. Like, it was close. It probably realistically should have hit them, but the hitbox markers for these lines is small as shit. Yeah, she was literally just like 6 inches too far.
Yep, yeah, you can just take a lockout from... As long as, like, you refresh it, like, you don't even have to do it every week.
I thought it was like one of like the mains lockouts.
We're gonna swap
No,
people,
Well,
right?
No,
We did
it
some
was that we swapped to an
crazy shit.
alt, and then we held it on the alt.
Oh my
Well-
god. BOE, Barnabas.
I apparently didn't loot that mob, and there's a buoy.
We got
That's
I see what you're trying to do, Digsby. You're trying to get it mailed to you.
Accidentally loots it. Shit. Now I
Wait,
gotta
does that
do it.
work?
Yeah,
No.
it actually
Pretty
does.
sure you don't get mailed. Do you get mailed BOEs?
Yes.
Yes.
No, they changed it, didn't they, to make it not work?
No, I mean,
Yeah, I thought
It's,
they did.
so it's
you absolutely do.
purple. Anything of like epic quality or higher automatically gets mailed to you.
So basically, the play is to like have auto loot off, click the mob, see the BOE, don't grab it, and then it'll get mailed to you. So like, oh, I didn't get a BOE,
Why are you
guys.
telling people this?
I don't know, man. That is a play.
I don't need the gold that desperately.
I was gonna say,
Boost heroic.
if we run out of gold, you guys have to buy your own shit anyway. So
I got quite a bit of gold right now, so.
I just fucking boost heroic for gold, so.
We will start doing that next week. The first 40 or so minutes of raid, we're going to be doing heroic sale runs.
What are the cuts?
Guild Bank is going to get... I haven't fully decided yet, but I'm thinking Guild Bank gets 30%, and then we'll split the rest between whoever's in the carry.
What do you think the cuts will be, I guess, gold wise.
Oh,
full
like an
heroic
actual gold
clear
number?
is going for like 250k right now, I think.
No, I mean like per person.
Well,
Yeah,
in the
I
raid.
don't have that math
A lot
done
of
yet.
variables. Depends on how many people you carry, how many people you run
Because
with.
the carries I typically do, I get anywhere from 200 to 300. So
200k
yes,
individually.
yes.
How much are they selling it for?
Well, they sell a lot of tier and trinket reserve and all that. So
Yeah, it's if you're doing a like non-elite
GDKP.
saved walkout, it's like fucking 400 or 500k per buyer, and you can get 10 buyers in there, and at that point you take like typically it's a 5 to 10% host cut, and then the rest, the other 90% gets split amongst the carries.
that's how I make my gold, because otherwise I'd be too poor to attend raid.
We literally 19-man that boss. That's fucking hilarious. Now
Alright.
we're definitely making Max's stream.
Like
We
actually,
19-manned it, and
18
we
and a
killed
half?
it like as the intermission was starting.
Hey, I real quick.
Oh my
look
God.
at officer chat in game.
Yeah, we didn't kill without a mage though, so
Do I
we're
have to
not gonna be
scroll up
showed.
for that?
My
that
parses are scuffed because of how little vengeances there are.
Dude, why didn't you leave last second so we could have had 18 men no
Dude.
mage?
Oh.
That's fucking crazy. It's absolutely insane.
The rash shock. Kill.
Craziest
Hey,
things happen in this guild, I swear to God.
Yeah, I mean,
You got
yeah.
credit though. You may have
I know. I mean,
powered
that's
up, but you still got
but
credit,
it's
dude.
just, it's just fucked. I'm like, fuck this hurricane, bro. But look,
All right,
You live in
guys,
California.
we're gonna take an early, slightly extended break. Take this time, skim over the video, get an idea of what each side of the fight is doing. We're gonna get a roster situated fully, and we'll get started on this shit tonight.
How far in that video should we watch? Like half hour?
Well,
The first
I have
half hour
the
is all of
timestamps
P1.
for P1. It's all that first half hour. It's just explaining what
Okay.
each side's doing.
Yeah, I watched it. I'm thinking about watching
So
it again because that was a bit good.
take a quick glance over at the video again, even if you've watched it already. Just remind yourself of what's going on. Realistically, the only part that you need to focus on right now is P1. That is it. We will take this fight step by step by step. Because realistically, we're gonna spend the next 2 hours on P1.
Absolutely.
There's a lot going on this boss. It's fun as hell.
It's actually like an hour and 20 minutes, right? Actually.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna throw a break timer.
like double Tiger Dash and use both of them.
Okay. So hold on a second. Getting some healer CDs situated for early prog here still. As of right now, this is what our assignments are going to look like. All we have right now is red and blue side. We're looking to get towards the first intermission, but obviously that's not going to happen on the first pull. Let me... the cars. Just make sure these are all the names. All right. So we'll do this.
Oh, does poison cleansing totem work on this shit?
I don't know.
I haven't seen the
Probably.
other shamans use it though.
I
was looking at that too.
I'm looking at a log and he pressed it one time, so it also could have been a panic.
Yeah, I mean it does have a 2-minute cooldown too, so yeah.
But if we have 3,
3 of them.
It's worth it to take the poll and try it. We're learning shit anyway.
Oh yeah, well, and to be honest, we're probably gonna wipe in the first minute and a half of the fight for a while.
Oh, that's generous.
Just
yeah.
like Tendril.
Yep.
Just like how Tendril was, yeah.
how come the 2 Queen's Guards don't come down and join them?
Well, don't give Blizzard any fucking ideas, man, okay?
No, it's just like realistically, why do these mobs feel the need to like ego pull us basically?
You're telling them to abandon their posts, dude?
Well, I'm saying like if
What if we had a rogue trying to sneak past and they weren't there?
I mean, we're the ones assaulting the palace.
You have to guard the queen, man.
See, like, I get that.
As of right now, those are the assignments for where you're starting. You're gonna take the debuff on that boss. Look at the note.
But like, take Olgrax for example. Literally all of them are there when we're fighting them. And so instead of joining and fighting us 2 at the same time, and just wiping the floor with us as like 6 boss fight us.
Yeah.
They're
What's
like,
the problem with that?
no, let's just let them fall into the pit.
It's an ego thing, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Queen
they
doesn't
do.
why are
take
they
us
egoing us?
They
No,
do
the
cut
queen
the
doesn't take us
supports to
seriously.
drop us into the pit because they think we're gonna die from falling into the pit.
Well, they think we're gonna die to the monstrosities down there. But
Alright,
like,
so first off, okay, Peep, I get it. Red baits, the first set of red baits that come out, the people that are going to be baiting, like, close to melee. Yeah, lore talk is all good. I just wanted to talk about this for 2 seconds. You know, you're good, Peep. These aren't going to be the exact spots, but the set of 3 web bombs that are going to be baited for the first charge, the range that are going to do that are going to be Dracarys, Carmel, and Husky. Burke, Toski, and Daruk are going to be in the center and just eat our web bombs and make sure we drop our orbs further, like 2 or 3 steps away from where we pop the web bomb, because you'll spawn 2 orbs. Take a minute, look on Warcraft logs, see what your class is running on this fight. For example, the talents for me have swapped in the last week. It's a whole different fucking hero spec now. Take a few minutes to get that situated. Yeah, we'll get you summons, Zemio. Sorry. I meant to put a portal up.
We're not gonna need stamp, are we? 1 minute stamp.
Let me tell you. 1 minute.
Probably.
Yes, we will. And the other druid has it basically every minute, like on cooldown.
Like that video said, we gotta wait for Oreo anyways, I think, right? Or are you back?
I'm here.
Okay. We only need P1 CDs assigned Duno. We don't need to go very far into the fight.
Okay.
We'll try and flush more out later. Is that good to send or no?
No.
Alright, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and healers, if you were not aware, unless this has changed, I don't think it has. I organized the groups based on the side you're on because you're only able to heal people that are on your side. The other side is completely untargetable by you. Or at least it was on beta. It's on you guys to keep track of where you're supposed to be.
That kind of matters, yeah. Which healer's on which side?
Right now we're gonna have Sag and Zemio in blue and Carmel and Husky in red.
I will say
Can you
this.
flip the priests? They both need to be in the same group, don't they?
They have to be with me and Bago.
I don't think I'm just based on like where these cooldowns are going, I'm pretty sure I'm setting this up for
Let's
Saget or Carmel and
not
Husky being
worry
opposite
about
sides.
that right now.
Okay.
Let's not worry about that.
Keep going.
I
Are
wanna...
the groups set somewhere, or is it like one into a certain color?
It's in the note.
It's in the note.
Yeah, it's just in the note.
Oh. Thank you.
That's all that's in the note right now.
Yeah, because that's for as far as assignments for tonight, that's as far as we're getting. There'll be more once we have to assign like specific spots on intermissions, shit like this. We're gonna start with this just right now, getting people on the correct sides, starting to see mechanics, stuff like that.
Sure.
For all of the players here, your DPS for tonight literally means fuck all. I do not give a shit what your DPS does. I am not looking at your DPS for this kill or for these polls at all. We're not using any of that data tonight. We're not doing DPS testing. We're not doing anything. Healers, do real quick, just try to chuck heals on people that aren't in your group. Just see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I haven't heard anything since beta. I'm assuming it works the same way as it did on the beta PTR, but we can just test it real quick, see if it works. If not, that's the only thing that we really need to test, like in terms of like actual rotation. The rest of this, I want everyone to just be constantly kind of looking around, keeping an eye about what's going on. Because something that will happen is with kind of the scuffed roster we're going to have over the holiday season, we might need to shift people around slightly. So I just want you to not be like, oh, I'm going to be perfect when I go to, if I need to play blue side 1 week, because I typically play red. No. We just want you to have a general idea of what everyone is doing, because what everyone else is doing matters to you. Yeah, we'll see. I thought I heard something about healing that getting removed from beta, but we can test it. But regardless, don't worry about your DPS at all, right? Obviously use the correct talents, get a general feel for them, but your DPS is taking it's pretty far down on the priority list right now. Just focus on mechanics, what's going on, and what's happening.
No.
Am I in the same spot basically from the video, like as their dev, like the middle red side, I guess it was.
No, I said that already. I said the 3 ranged that are going to be baiting the web bombs for the first charge are you and the 2 priests.
Oh, out in the middle.
No. The ones in the middle are Toski, me, and Burke, and we will eat our own web bombs.
The ones that get dropped over here. Because because the way that the setup works. The people in the center here, those 3 are going to instantly soak their own web bomb and clear the center of the room.
Yeah. Okay.
You're soaking it by yourself because you don't want to cause webs to snatch to anybody else.
Wait, those 6 people that you listed are all in the same group.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, who
Web
are the
bombs
so the
can-
3 range on the other one are Duna, me, and Sag in the other
Correct.
group? Okay.
Yep.
Just
It's
checking.
because web bombs can only get baited by players in this dude's circle. That's red
Red.
side, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's red.
I don't know.
He's
I'm
blue.
And we're
colorblind,
starting
not
them right where
actually,
they're
but-
at, right?
Yep.
Just ping where I'm at in the beginning, because whatever you guys are saying based on the video versus what you're saying, I feel confused. And I'd rather just say it now.
You're a melee baiter, not a range baiter.
Oh, I'm melee
Meaning
baiter.
you're going
Yeah,
to you're going to be
basically
you're going to
that's
be
a good
binding
way
with
to say
someone.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would
Basically,
be
you're
there.
playing this fight in melee.
Yep.
Okay, and would I be the middle, outside, or inside?
That we'll figure out.
That is a thing. Is we will, when we get to it, we will be adjusting how we need to adjust pole to pole realistically, because there's going to be a bit of switch up occurring with people swapping where things are going. So don't get too used to anything just right now. For the most part, we won't be swapping anyone from red or blue side tonight, most likely. It's like 99% chance you will always be on the side that you're on. We won't be swapping that. But in terms of like baits, who's going in the center, shit like that potentially can change. So don't get used to something and be like, this is what I'm going to do every pull.
So am I one of the people holding my web or not?
What do you mean holding
Because like
your
based
web?
on the video, the people that were stacked here, the
Yes,
3
you
people
are
there.
you are breaking the charge. You are a melee baiter, so you will be getting a shared web with a melee player, and you will be using it later to break the charge. So yes, you are holding. Your
Okay.
web.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I wasn't the outside and I was supposed to break it. Sorry.
No, the only people that instant break are the ones that are baiting in the center.
Okay. Cool.
Again, I'm just gonna say it. We're gonna wipe early. That's totally fine. Watching the video gives you an idea of what is supposed to happen, but actually doing the fight, it might be drastically different. And it might take a minute to get used to doing it.
Blue side should start on this side if we're following the video, because we need to bait that Kona like in the first couple seconds of the fight.
Blue side is for the people
Behind
on
the boss.
Stein Spinner, you're gonna be behind where the boss is facing right now.
Basically where I
Where
am.
Barn is.
Yep.
And red side will be where me and
Because that
Golden are.
Kona is going to come out pretty quick, so we need to be in position immediately to bait it.
We also chose in so you could start casting and just stay in the melee.
And yeah, you probably are going to want to.
Okay, that should be good, Daruk. And you can summon me.
What? Oh, you want me to send CDs?
Nuts?
We're really close. You better keep these mind suits up.
As long as
I mean,
you're
if you
on
watch
the
the video, I
wall.
mean, they're literally sitting in melee range. Like mine's to the OP.
Yeah, but we're just like 2 steps behind her.
Yeah,
So
just don't get that close until the pull counter starts. You know.
Who was Zarlu?
Oh, we just got that DK. What happened?
Oh,
It
God.
didn't last very long.
Okay, you gave her one of the candies, not both of them. Thank God.
Diggs, did you pay attention? Are we closing the range right after the first buster, or I should close the range? I think you closing it right by taunting, and I'm following behind.
I can grab it. I'm not sure how they did it. I don't think they specified, but I can just taunt it over.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
I was
yes,
just.
you're missing me.
We can do either way, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you-
I can just taunt it. I don't know how soon the first buster comes out either, so if it comes out before the or shortly after the cone, well, that'll work out perfect anyways to just swap.
Well, after the circle, though, we need to wait for circle to actually blast, right? It's like 4 or 5 seconds.
Are you running chains?
No.
So,
Okay.
just like the video said, they did talk about which tanks an Uberash first and when to swap, or that might have been in the Dratnos video.
I don't think
There's-
that video talked at all.
Yeah, the liquid one didn't. I watched so many fucking Silken Court videos trying to figure out what one we were gonna go with. You guys can go through the Dratnos one because he talks a lot more about.
I mean, it's just simple stuff.
Yeah, we'll see.
No. He talks about like when you should taunt swap with your DK so the DK can focus on pulling in scarabs. And has some like information more relevant to you guys.
Also, yeah,
video
we
is
taunt
also
swapping.
for a different strat, so
I will say this: I do want to just kind of start pulling this.
I mean, we can also
I'm here
alternate
now.
death
I'm
grips.
here, and we have cooldowns, so
Or
I think we're good.
A-bomb limbs, sorry.
Is Duna actually in the raid
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on Skinny Bitch.
Also, Eclipse.
Yes.
Hold on, did I not swap you into the right group? Oh, you and Zemiel are flipped. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
so
that doesn't look right.
Obviously mechanics are like the thing that we're most concerned about right now, just like getting the motions out. But also healers definitely like any and all feedback around cooldowns, like because they're very malleable right now. But I would rather you tell me that you want them moved than to press them at a different time and not tell me.
According to the video, the damage is very consistent and not bursty, so it'll be hard to probably get a feel for when you want to time your cooldowns.
I put cooldowns where they were generally.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any, like...
I mean, yeah, we got one.
I guess we'll find out. Let's say we don't really need to pot every pull, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll save the potion one. Yeah, Glocka just stopped logging in.
Yeah,
so we can't help
messaged him on Discord like 5 days ago, and he never responded back to me, so I don't know.
Oh,
It is what it is.
Yeah, it happens.
Let's get polls in whenever Palio's ready.
Are we
Not the
dropping a
first,
cauldron
not the
or no?
last.
No, we're
Okay.
not worried about DPS.
That is true. I'm still gonna pop one anyways.
Hell yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paranoia on you.
Get in, Toski, get in.
Hey, remember blue side, be behind the boss, bait this, and run through.
Guess you could.
Web bombs.
Spread.
I mean, that's when,
This is when we would rotate counterclockwise.
Yep, grab the orbs.
1.
Well, ideally we grab one, right?
Grab two.
What?
1 to 2.
And then the first charge is coming out.
3.
Was that, I think we had orbs detonating.
No, that was my fault. I didn't move.
Yep.
And someone jumped on me.
Just
What the
remember,
fuck
if
is
you
betrayal?
touch someone from the other side,
Yeah, betrayal is you touch
you one-shot
somebody.
them.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Also,
we have to rotate around to grab those orbs, so did somebody on red not rotate to the other side?
Yeah.
You also get betrayal if you don't get a circle, so that'll
Yeah.
also show up the same thing.
And if you don't have a circle and you get battle res, you just die again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was rotating to grab that. I guess I didn't see the guy with the red
Remember, Toski.
we pulled.
Yeah,
Oh, we didn't have Mind Sooth.
Yeah,
Paranoia
don't
on
res
you.
there.
I'm running out, but I
Yeah,
don't think
just
it's happening.
don't stand behind the boss. We don't need to stand behind the boss right now.
I thought I was on the other side. I'm sorry.
We have time to start on this end and get to.
Yeah, you can
positions.
absolutely start in front of the boss.
Yeah.
Burke and Toski, remember, us three, we're gonna get the debuff and we're gonna go to the middle and spread.
This is going off what the video said.
Who is my partner?
Touch of Death is when you what?
I just want to double check.
We don't have partners yet.
Okay.
We are very much taking this. This might seem a bit counterintuitive, but because we just want to get people super familiar with this, get people used to it, kind of get used to the flow of the fight. We're gonna just do this first set for probably another 5 or 6 pulls, and then we'll probably start getting the charges, and then we'll assign charges, and then go from there. We're gonna do assignments as we go through the night.
Touch of Death is when you get
popping...
too many stacks.
So are we popping just our initial webs just so they're not sitting there?
Well,
No.
you let them land on you, basically.
No,
yeah,
the
but
only people
we're not,
that are
we don't have a
popping
buddy,
their
so
initial,
there's no...
You just walk out of it.
Yeah, so like I would leave mine, correct? Or you did say I would pop mine.
No, you just leave yours.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
The 3 people that are insta popping theirs are me, Toski, and Burke in the middle. As of right now, obviously things can move.
Yeah, so as soon as webs come out, I just kind of take a step forward, which is what I did. So.
Yeah, so we had 5 of our ranged on red. Bait where 3 of us should have been. It's okay. Let's just work on getting that.
That can be dispelled, but I guess you can't dispel it because you're silenced. That's the old catch-22. He's got the fucking goop from taking the speed potion.
Oh.
What is Touch of Death? Not Mark of Death, but Touch of Death.
It is Mark of
That's
Death.
a monk ability.
Well, on the first wipe when we got the round and soaked orbs,
Touch
I
of
died
Death
from.
is when you don't get.
Well, but
Well,
I don't think
we
there is
soaked the
anything.
circle. Remember the first pull? I ran
That's when
there.
you run into someone of the other color, I think, or you
Trail
bounce
is
with
when
it.
you run into someone of color. Touch of Death is if you don't stand in the circle when the boss is active.
Well, the point is, it kills you almost immediately after the circle disappears, right? I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, it just kills you
But
right away.
I lived fine until we soaked orb, and then I died from it.
Did you get 4? Did you get 4
Yeah,
stacks of orb debuff?
I don't know.
It says
But
Touch
that's
of Death,
causes
but
you
it
to get the
is
same thing.
Mark of Death causes Touch of Death.
Yeah,
I
if
don't-
you
it's
stack,
not in
if
the
you soak
dungeon
4
journal.
orbs, it also applies
Yeah,
Mark of Death.
so you
and
soaked
kills
4 orbs, but it not
I
necessarily.
soaked 3.
Yes, and then
But
one orb
I
went
think
off.
someone overlapped.
It might have been a double orb.
Or everybody gets a sack if
There
an
are
orb
also
isn't
double
soaked. If an
I mean,
orb,
ideally, there shouldn't be double orbs, but we're probably going to have double orbs
No,
sometimes.
there's going to be.
They're gonna be double
'cause
orbs, yeah.
Eventually,
I thought
we're
you-
gonna be
well-
stacking to bait the web links, so they're
Yeah.
all gonna be doubles. Peep, can you turn off AFK, please?
I'd say early it should
5,
be.
4,
Remember blue side to get to the
3,
opposite side to bait
2,
pretty quick.
1. Paranoia on you. Frontal.
That's kind of too centered for the bait. Yep. Need to be on the other side completely.
Spread.
Toski, stay in your web. Pop your web.
Rotate counterclockwise.
Frontal.
We needed one more person to do those. didn't we?
Charging. Move.
We got 3 ads up.
Or about to die to a charge.
I guess everybody's dead. Never mind.
Burke, remember, you're going in the middle,
Spread.
and we need to. It's very important that we stay spread because what happened there, Toski? We're not supposed to get linked.
Yeah, no linking.
Blue
Also,
side needs to get further
if
for
you
that bait.
guys both, this is also something to keep in mind. If you guys both get hit by one web blast, so if you overlap them on top of each other, you guys drop 2 orbs.
Yeah, red side needs to be a little bit more spread out.
Blue side, we need to bait closer to the wall so the frontal goes that way, so the walk is short.
We didn't have enough room there to get over to where
Also,
we needed to be.
I didn't see how people were running. You have to make a wide arc. You can't just run straight to the other side. You have to like swoop around the boss.
I swooped right into someone who got fucking speared.
Uh,
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that divine hymn at all, by the way.
So, everyone should pick up to 2 orbs.
Just don't press it then. I
You
couldn't
can
find
soak-
a 2-priest lock.
So, if you soak 4 orbs, your ass cheeks get absolutely clapped. You go to the fucking graveyard.
There's more than one set of soaks too, though. So if you grab 2 the first time, you're stuck with only 1, and somebody else has got to pick up the slack.
Yes, so that's the thing, is the only time that you will pick up a 3rd orb is if you go, oh shit, there's one out there and nobody's picking it up. I need to grab this. Other than that, you just soak 2 and then you're good.
And it's also a gamble if you don't know where the double soaks are.
Yeah, because if someone dropped both of their orbs right on top of each other, then you could just kill yourself.
I think another about soaking, like we kind of like in a cluster after the poisons, right? We spread around the group and then we rotate. So people on the left side should soak the leftmost side when we rotating, and people who were on the right side should go between the orbs and soak the most edge.
Yeah, on the video, they sort of had people assigned to soak the far soaks on the rotation. I know at one point in time he was like, I'm assigned to the far soak on this, so...
If I stand there relatively to the boss, I go around and I skip multiple orbs until I reach this side, and then I soak here. So people who are here, if they go around, they do not have to go around both bosses. They just have to stay behind that skinny guy and soak orbs. If you understand what I mean.
If we generally want to sign or have a couple people that go, I typically go far to soak these, have a general
No, I
idea.
was just saying, like-
I typically soak this.
It'll kind of develop as we do it,
They
Don't
also
be
just
greedy
go
on
into
soaking the first orb and then do damage.
Yeah, but then what happens when everybody's like, well, I'm going to go far, and everybody goes far, and nobody soaks an early orb because...
Remember we had a conversation about like healing assignments and how everyone needs to have a different answer? It's kind of going to be the same thing, where it's just, it happens naturally, where you'll just figure out like patterns on who goes close and who goes far.
I think it's more important right now to kind of understand what we're doing instead of spam pulling, but I don't know. Don't matter to me, I guess.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Digsby, for sure.
Thing of is, let's get this. Remember, it's gonna also, this fight doesn't really have too much randomness to it. It's gonna be the same set order every single time.
That's which way they teleport's random, so which side shifts first is going to be random every
There's
time.
a couple
Yeah, but-
patterns.
It's not gonna
after
be
the first one, yeah.
right. It's not gonna be Nexus Princess where like orbs could occasionally be like too close, too far, depending on like who gets it, how far they are, shit like that. Which masks need to go through. It's gonna, it's gonna be the same thing up to the first charge is gonna be the same every single pull.
Do you think it is a set rotation after the first blink? Maybe it is random on each reset
The
blink. I don't
blinks,
remember.
the blinks are wherever she's facing. It is random.
Yeah.
But that's like the only actual randomness in the fight, because the intermission cones are the same order every time, and
Just have to call out which group shifts first, depending on which side it teleports.
Jesus
4,
Christ,
3,
Pete, you're stepping on her
2,
toes, man. What the fuck?
You can get inside the hitbox.
Blue side, run through the
Paranoia
boss,
on
be behind it.
Frontal.
Ronald?
Spread.
You gotta soak your pool of Burt. Good job.
And then rotate right.
1, 2,
Got a soak on the outside so I can grab it.
So this is where the first charge would come out. That was a lot better.
Bro, I'm cranking. I ain't doing shit.
We don't have
Oh.
assigned pairs, right? For those.
Yeah, we don't have assigned pairs for that. So real quick, is anyone in the raid right now like kind of confused about what's going on there? Or does everyone have like a decent idea of how that's gonna go now?
That'd be a good idea.
The first 30 seconds feels good. First minute, yeah.
Yeah, that is one thing. It's just taking this fight one step at a time, and we're gonna do that throughout pretty much the entirety of Prague, because this fight is extremely technical.
Yep.
All right. Do we want to put charge assignments down real quick?
It would be 3 sets on.
It would be the 3 people who dropped the initial web, and then
the 3 ranged on blue.
Yeah.
Or it could just be 6 on blue side. It doesn't matter.
I mean, we kind of rotate around into them anyway at blue. So, like, we could absolutely just pick them up as we rotate and soak.
Yeah, so we'll just go with 6 on blue side.
Also, real quick, for those first web baits, I know we're placing them over here. Aren't they supposed to go, like, on marker?
Mm-hmm. They just got dropped a little bit back because the boss moved. That was really the only reason why.
Yeah, it is on your marker.
Okay. So
they ended up being dropped kind of where Anubaresh is right now.
Yeah. Do we want to? I don't want to edit the note because I feel like I'm going to break it, but just put the names down for soaks.
Do we want to do 3 red and 3 blue, or 6 blue?
Seems risky.
I think 6 blue would probably be safer.
We can at least start with that. Definitely open to adjusting before tomorrow.
So the 6 people in blue are the ones that are going to be carrying the webs and breaking.
So 3 range plus
Or
1 melee
them.
for each, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna update the note real quick. Give me a second.
Holy shit, they obliterated those ads.
Does the liquid weak aura assign you a marker assignment for the web bomb bait?
I don't know.
No.
Damn
No,
it.
I didn't get one on me.
Say, I know
I think that's us setting up the note. I think I might be wrong.
Well, yeah, no. It's just what I want to make sure is that I'm using the correct markers if the liquid weak aura is.
There are set markers that we're going to be using.
I know that, but for baits, because although I don't know, I don't think I would have to double check the video that Telegon made if it was because I don't know if his guild used bait markers or they just did it fucking natty.
All right, so
They
you guys
didn't
see
use
the portion of the note that says P1 web link?
Yep.
So Duna and Tang are going to be partners. Sag and Peeb would be partners. Caney and Paleo would be partners, and Spear and Rake would be partners.
We're doing 4?
Not necessarily. But
Doesn't hurt to have a backup though.
That's who you're partnered with.
Wait.
There won't be 4.
There's only 3 sets.
I'm aware. There's going to be 4 when you get pulled through. That's who you're going to be stacked on. it's the same people that are going to be soaking the 3 first web bombs. This is because technically it's web link, which is when you're going to get pulled in with web pull. You get a web link. You're going to start stacking on those people when we get to that phase.
Wait. I don't think you can do six blue.
You 100% can.
Who's gonna soak the orb when they pick up the web bomb?
Someone from red.
Oh, true.
We have
no,
to rotate.
No, because the rotate will be backwards. I'm pretty sure they do the red tank
What you have is you have whoever soaks the web bomb just goes far. So like if you have let's just say using example here, Duna is the blue soaking on green, and let's just use you, Daruk, as the other one. You're the red soaking on green as well. You would soak green, and then you would run across the charge. Here, Duna would pick up your orb and stay on that side.
You can see on their chart who they had, so I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Like I'm.
I would say
like,
double shot.
Isn't it?
It
6
was
red on the video that
all
we
red
are all watched.
that were the
It's
web
all-
pairs. Let's see, Tank
I would say,
DK,
do they just?
Dev.
I
Yeah, it
would
was
say-
all red.
It was all the it was all the Vokers. You had an Aug, a Dev, and that was the 3 ranged, and then you had 3 melee.
They had
now.
they had one of the red tanks,
I'm-
though. I mean, that's not necessary.
Listen,
But
I'm remembering now because what they had was they had like almost all the ranged do the soaks so that the melee had uptime. Granted, that's not super huge concern for us, but they had the range soak, and then the melee would just come in and pick it up from the ones that are on Sky Spinner.
Yeah, because like the range, those 3 range that got it would kind of just move out here, and then the boss would go across the middle, and then the melee were kind of like over there. It was like an angled web.
Because we'll almost always be on the boss.
Because I don't think the 3 range that soak on this side, like say it's me and whoever, the 3 range that soak on this side, I don't think go to collect orbs on blue side. And which is why, because blue will have way less orbs and red has, red side has more orbs.
Red always gets way more.
Yeah, so you can have everybody on the blue side come over and soak 1 or 2 of the red orbs, and then you have the 3 people on the red side that got the lines that don't have to, like, we don't transition over, we just stay, and then the 3 melee move across. Whether they soak or not, just don't break the web.
That was my bad. So
that's why I was confused.
Astro, Carmel, Husky, and then the 3 melee. So Frank, Eclipse, and Blue Bago are going to be the ones getting webs.
Okay.
So
I'll
when
take
you guys,
middle.
yeah, when
Say
you guys,
Frank or Rake.
Rake's on the other side.
Frank. He said Frank.
Okay.
I don't care who pairs up with who.
Bag,
Yeah,
you can
Carmel,
be with me.
Husky, and Drakass, you can kind of figure out who would go to what marker and just make that consistent. And then the 3 melee have to figure out which ones they're going to. We can assign them if you want, or just let it happen naturally.
Might as well just tell them where to go.
Yeah, it'd be me.
So
me and
which
me
one?
And Bag.
Who's going where? But with you guys, Carmel, Husky.
Carmel's
I'll
going
go
triangle, Husky's going purple, and Drax going orange.
Okay, so then we're gonna have Eclipse go purple. Frank, you're gonna go circle, and Bago, you're gonna go triangle.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, and
Before first charge or
as it's coming out.
okay.
So real quick, all 3 of the ranged players and those 3 soak groups, you guys are the ones running across.
No, not in the video. We're the ones that stand in the middle and pop, and the melee are just in front of us on the edge. So when the web pops, we all kind of move. And the melee go
are
across.
keeping the
Uptime
melee
on the
stayed
boss.
behind to keep uptime on Sky and Spinner. Because what's going to happen here is blue team is going to be on this side. You're going to have your 3 melee with web blinks on this side, just hitting the boss because they can't hit an Uber Ash. And the ranged are going to go across so that the melee can keep their uptime. Because the ranged can still hit the boss from here. The melee can't. The melee has no uptime if they go across the web blade.
Why are they going all the way
doesn't,
out here?
It doesn't look that way in the video.
They don't come to the middle. They stay.
No,
back
yeah,
by
they stay back here.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just cross the path.
That's what I'm saying. The pings are going to be a bit fucked now because I don't remember exactly where the first charge is. But that's the thing is because the melee are going to just stay here because they can't. Because if they went across, you're going to run into the fucking blue stack that's right here.
Okay, and then we just run over there. But blue should be moving during that, shouldn't they? They should have already transitioned over.
No, there's no need for them to go over there.
To pick up orbs.
There's no orbs over there.
Yeah, blue.
There will be orbs.
We would have rotated back by that point.
Yeah, blue kind of chills over here as red positions for the web rat.
Yeah, so
kind of sit back there.
What's gonna happen is right. So charge is incoming. You 3 groups are gonna soak. Right, the 3 melee are gonna run to like the front here. Obviously, don't get clipped by the charge. Movements dependent. The rest of the blue, because blue team has a fair bit of melee in it, you're gonna run behind the boss again, and you're gonna hit the boss from behind. The only thing that's important in that sort of like charge phase is that blue team, you don't just run in front of the fucking boss here because you're gonna nuke the spider webs.
So we're sticking with blue doing the web soaks instead of red.
No,
my
red.
note not updated.
No, it's.
I guess my note's not updated. That's why I was confused. Because it's still showing blue people as web links.
Let's just try it and see if we can get a pop, and then we'll just kind of figure out the positioning from there. Because I swear in the video, the melee are the ones that kind of go across, and they keep the uptime on her, and the ranger here.
On the video,
they drag their webs like across this way, and then melee webs are over there.
Yeah,
it's almost in that exact. I swear that I've watched it like
that's
3
how they
times.
did it. I just looked at it.
Yeah,
melee are all on the side. I don't know if it necessarily matters that much, but you are right. That's what side the melee were stacked on.
Yeah, so like if Frank's in front of me, he just kind of goes that way, and I don't collect orbs. He can collect orbs, and then I just kind of shift across this way, which means I can still hit a noob who's what over here, and Tack stays over there or whatever in that area. You know what I mean?
Well, there's no orbs to collect there, anyways. But for whatever
well,
reason,
the orbs come
have
out after
melee
the
on
webs, so like you are collecting them because after everybody collects orbs,
sort
that's
of,
when they do the
after it goes
charge.
out.
Yes, so like we'll drop our 2 orbs, then everybody does their little shuffle. And then he's gonna fuck off, and the melee will stay there, and we can just stay there. We just have to make sure we don't break our webs. That's the only thing I notice is like just don't let those 3 melee players get out of the webs, and like we obviously don't go too far.
I don't necessarily know why it matters, but he is right. They do have the melee on that side.
Because you want to keep uptime on Tuck. And Talk pretty much always stays in that area, right?
Let's try and just get another pull in. Let's just try and get the stop on the charge. Get that figured out.
I mean, they're not really gonna have uptime anyways when they're running off from the web, but
yeah, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it does not matter.
You don't worry about your DPS right now.
I guess that's why.
Even in general, I think this is a stop DPS fight.
It literally does not matter.
Okay.
There's no issue. People are just trying to figure out what they need to be doing. It's not.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was talking. Sorry.
You're good.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I will have your scars.
Paranoia on you.
Hey, blue team, remember bait behind the boss?
Rental.
And what bombs have come
Spread.
out? Spread for Venomous Rain. And rotate counterclockwise.
I missed my snare, so.
Oh.
1.
Charging.
2.
Move.
3. Goodbye.
Definitely didn't move too quick, but I got hit by betrayal. I even waited quite a bit. I don't know if
Dead
somebody
body.
on red didn't move quick enough. Or
Dead
what,
body.
but- Oh, dead body.
Yep.
I
Oh,
walked
okay.
over Zemio's corpse and I instantly died.
Okay,
I-
that explains it.
Zemio's on your side.
I was just picking up orbs and it
Finish
said goodbye, and then I died.
Yes.
Alright, well, there's a couple of people dead next to me. I died as soon as I walked over the group of dead bodies.
Yeah. We definitely can't get hit by the first frontal of the game. 3 people
Yeah, if
got
you're
hit.
ranged on blue, you could even sit further back, right?
Go all the
So
way to the
it's
wall.
even more towards that position.
So
And then melee can sit at max melee range.
I do want to also point something out for the time being. If you don't feel comfortable, like you can make it across the boss, you can just step slightly further back and be
Are
fine.
you not just supposed to shift? Like, cause I'm like here, and then when the frontal comes out, I go fucking here, and then I go back.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. The only thing that matters is that you're back on this side to drop orbs when Venomous Rain comes out.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
drop
some
orbs, but
people
yeah.
need to shift towards the back to drop rain, so you're right. Like melee maybe can worry more about getting across, and range can just step back and then be in a better position to drop rain. But
Yeah, I don't.
we
Currently not
definitely
dropping orbs.
didn't have enough room to get completely to the other side that time.
Also, like it from the video, I don't know if it looks like they're moving the bosses. It looks like they're moving the bosses there, but the marker should be like right here.
Yeah, the marker
can't-
should be where Anubaresh is.
Because from the video, they're dropping it on his ass. Like we would have.
Yeah, the range just stays still, and then the boss moves. The people don't.
Yeah, like I didn't move there. I mean,
red
they did, but my web dropped back here because I didn't move. I stayed on his butt, which is where I was. I don't know. That's why the markers fucked me up. Like the golden and then moved forward, but I didn't because I don't know.
Should melee stay still until the poison drops, stopping the orbs where they are?
We either use markers
Yes.
or we don't. If the markers are
So,
there, we should put the webs on the markers.
The thing is, Anubaresh, I'm looking at the video right now, he should be like here-ish.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right after the.
So maybe that's more it is he's not getting moved there quick enough. So like, because it's
moved that time. He absolutely did.
Well, I think people are getting a bit sketched out by the fact of like, oh, well, we gotta keep separate sides on this. Once the initial circles go out, you can just stack the fucking bosses on top of each other, and as long as a blue player never touches a red player, you're fine.
You're just on opposite sides of the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what he's concerned about, but let's go.
Let's go.
Also, I did not have my Thunder Buddy a triangle, so we did not get the circle.
Yeah, neither did me and Frank.
Also,
You need to be
something
there,
to
like,
keep in
right when the
mind,
webs come down.
I'm looking at the video right now. They pick up their webs like almost as soon as they drop. They pick them up before Venomous Rain comes out, and they just hold the debuff.
And looking at the video again, they're absolutely dropping those swirlies where you have the markers. I'm not insane.
Yeah, no, you're fine. And the boss did move after the cleave. The boss
Yeah,
moved.
the
Like there was
boss
time
is
to get.
moving while the swirlies are coming out.
That's.
I just took a screenshot from the video and put it in the Soaking
Yeah, the
group.
markers are fine then. So you just have to move forward.
Yeah, but B and B is boss and boss, blue boss,
Yep,
red
yeah,
boss,
so the boss is
and we're
just-
on his ass.
Yes.
So as long as his ass is where those markers are, that's where I'll be.
Just go to the marker.
Okay.
Is absolutely where the marker is.
Well,
Well,
also,
then I'll-
eventually,
if the boss is in the wrong
eventually
place,
those
then it's
markers
on the
are
tanks.
not
Just go
gonna
to the
be
marker.
there.
Yeah, no, I got
Eventually,
you.
those are not going to be there.
We're just using them as training wheels.
You don't have to be
The actual
here
video
on the
image.
pole. On pool, you can be already there and wait for the boss just walks through you.
Yeah, that's fine.
There is a frontal that you don't
And
want
the
to get hit
boss
by,
is
though.
coming over.
No, yeah, don't get hit by frontal. And
It's
just
after
take
the
position.
frontal, right? It's right after the frontal. That's
Yes,
where
it's
we
right
happen.
frontal.
Yep.
There's plenty of time.
That's why we started behind him, because it's easier from there to close. But
okay.
See, it's in between them, and it's going out as the boss transitions over there in that snap of the video. I mean, I don't think we can swap it any earlier without messing up the swaps, because the tank buster on banner is coming out, and then I taunt it and it comes over. And I think it's very similar timing to the video.
Yeah, let's get another pull in and try and get the web partners situated and get them a shot to do that mechanic correctly. And we'll see if we can get to the first damage amp.
I'm gonna do so much damage then.
Hell yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Tiny, what the fuck?
1.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Paranoia on you.
Brother, what the fuck? Yay, first frontal.
Rip Toski.
Alright, you guys can start moving over.
Yep, it's the exact same time. That works.
Break that with me.
All right, Jack, me and you, let's go.
Yep.
And rotate.
2.
All right, you go. Are you going back across, or am I?
You need to go across.
All right, I'll go.
Ideally, we need some kind of CC assigned to these scarabs, dude.
Oh, I did.
Did I snap it or you?
No, I didn't snap. I died.
You guys, so for picking up those web breaks, you're gonna want to be picking them up as Venomous Rain comes out. So once you get that green circle on you, preset for Venomous Rain and then pick them up. Because what's happening is we're gonna end up delaying picking up red orbs, and it's gonna kind of throw off the cadence of the fight. It does kind of suck. You're gonna have to roll a defensive there, right? Use a personal. Because the web debuff does tick a fair bit.
Yeah. Well, I just want to make sure that the melee that are with us, like Frank and them, understand that, like, me and Carmel and Golden, we're the ones popping the center part of the web. You guys need to be right in front of us, like right in front of us, just not in. You can't be on top of us, I guess. Can you?
I mean, I can.
You don't want to be on top
because
of
you don't
each
want to
other.
spawn. You don't want to double. No, you don't want to drop a double orb.
Yeah.
And they even explained that in the video that it might have been fixed, but they don't know.
I want to know when my partner
We
is. I was
definitely
checking
need
notes.
to
I don't really
spread
understand.
those. We definitely need to spread the webs out a little bit more. Like
Yeah,
I missed Diamond. It was just I didn't want to overlap and get a double orb.
Yeah, like us three range,
Reposition them.
we will be standing right. We'll be standing right on top of the marker, and you guys just have to be right in front of us.
make the arc on the lines, because they should be both on the lines and one in between.
Yep, and then the melee are the ones that are going to move that way towards the attack boss.
Are there any guaranteed double orbs, or it's just if people are stacked?
There will be later.
Okay.
Yeah, in a sense, when people are stacked, there will be a guaranteed double orb. Just because of room constraint.
Can we assign who's with who in notes?
I already.
No.
I don't see
Shouldn't-
anything.
Didn't have to. Do you remember what
Frank,
marker
you're
I
with me.
told you to go to?
I thought you said we were just gonna figure it out like randomly, and I don't understand.
Nope.
No.
Then there was a second time after
And
that.
I thought I asked if we're gonna put it in notes, and nobody said anything.
No,
Can
Frank,
we
you're with me.
Just assign them the notes so people can double check pull after pull.
Because I can't just remember that easily unless I like
Yeah.
look at a visual. I'm not good at that.
Oh, I get
You're
you. I play
orange. You're
Warrior
orange,
too,
Frank.
man.
With me.
Yeah, I'll stack on orange.
Yeah, just don't stack just in front of
Yeah,
me.
not
don't
in the
be on
middle.
top of me.
You don't want me to. Yeah, I get it.
It's also a thing, Frank, is don't go to orange until after the web pools have been dropped, because if the web pool comes down and you're in the circle, you spawn an extra orb.
Okay, be out of it and then walk into it.
Yes.
Okay, remind me, which range is triangle again? Is that Carmel?
Yes.
Yes.
And then who was Carmel's partner?
Bago.
Bago. Then circle is Dracas and Frank.
Franco.
And then diamond is Husky and Eclipse, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Ads have priority while they're out, right? I think we should be pretty hard focusing ads, or am I wrong about that?
Oh yeah, I'm cold the shit out of those motherfuckers.
So that's where the like double DK comes from, is just bouncing double.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
Yeah, you run A bombs and then you just suck them all in, and they get kind of
Aren't
blended.
they- It's not double bomb, it's alternated bomb.
Yeah.
Well,
You
no,
don't
no,
do it at the
that's
same time,
well,
but yeah.
that's
Alternated A bombs, Gorfy.
what I mean is you have two DKs for two A bombs, right? So one does it, then the next one does it on the next set, then rinse and repeat.
They're getting
think
pulled in
Spears
pretty
should go
well,
first.
but they're not dying very fast. But I think we're losing a lot of people really anyway, so I don't have a very good pull to judge at all. Are you throwing an Ursol's down, Rake? Are you running Ursol's?
Yeah, I am. I haven't thrown it down yet.
I'll probably be pretty good for that. Kind of like the Infestation Kahuni.
And
All right, let's get another pull in. Try and get those. The big thing we're progging right now is getting the first web bomb group set done.
Yeah, catching the first charge, I guess, is the next point of progression.
We get the first charge, and then we'll work from there. So just focus on doing this. I want to say we're doing better about not running into people. Toski, you got to make sure you get a debuff at the beginning. Let's fucking go. Let's give it a shot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your scar.
Paranoia on you.
Lives are forfeit.
Hey.
I was. Alright, move away from it. Don't cleave each other.
1,
Frontal.
2.
So, are you running like? Cause you ran like right to green and like through.
Eclipse, go across.
I circled around. I might have circled too far inside if that was me.
My bad.
I mean, there's
think so,
orbs there.
Cause I'm like here. Well, but I'm saying like we have time like for you to go around. Like you don't like. Cause let us get out of the way first because.
Yeah, you're right. Probably
just
cut it a
ripping us
little too
open.
fast.
Because we have to get the we have to delay ourselves when we got the webs a little bit because we got the poison and shit that we have to stay out of range of each other. So it takes a second to get our bearings and start moving.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'll definitely take a wider path next time. That's on me.
Beller, are you always going to be there?
Yeah, but I think you shouldn't stay on this line after we start moving.
Yeah, it's the thing is I won't cheat left, then I'll just cheat right.
I think after the reps spawned, blue team don't want to be like on that side, like on the left side out of those pings. You don't want to be anywhere there at this point because everyone who dodged web right on this side will have to go behind the skinny.
Well, yeah, it's as soon as Venomous Rain comes out, we all rotate. That's
You can go straight to the right and going forward first, and then just take a wider circle. That's what I did. I didn't take a wide enough circle that time. That was on me.
Not even rain. Like if you look at Digsby's screenshot, it actually shows where the first blue person is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You got it, Frank. It'll instantly activate on us as long as you're right in front of me. So like if I'm here, it'll pop on me. Oop, I'm right behind you. It'll pop on me. So like stand right there. It'll pop on me.
Blank.
And and then we'll be linked, and then we just barely. Oops, Jesus. Good thing I don't need that at the start.
Yeah, but you don't want me in the webs right as they go out,
Yes,
right?
instantly, yes.
Okay, I'll just stand on them right as
And
they
then
go.
we just spread.
2, 1.
I will have your stuff.
Paranoia on you.
Knives are forfeit.
Rental.
And now we're moving.
Spread.
There you go. Alright, spread a little. Now we rotate.
1, 2,
The problem with me going further out and dude goes a ways out.
3.
It didn't really hurt anything.
Charging.
There's an orb in Narnia.
I got it.
Astro.
I died going across.
Why are there
You pulled a
orbs in
me.
Narnia?
I don't think
You pulled heroic leap.
Quite far enough away.
There's always gonna be orbs over there because that's literally where we're dropping our second orbs in mid.
No, I know. I can go
I think we
far
had
on the
some
first
blue
side.
too close to orange because we got to remember they're soaking there. Blue needs to be further over there. That's not mean. I think there was a couple more blue that too close to the red soak.
Well, I can take some of them. I just can't take all of them. I had 3 and there was still one there.
I can take some of them because I'm pseudo ranged.
Also, what happened?
Otherwise, the 3 ranged that are baiting their bombs mid. For us to be able to just run straight to where we would have to go, blue has to not cut it close at all. You have to go like way the fuck around. Yeah. So for us to make it around the web bombs, we are going to be dropping orbs like at the edge of the inner circle.
Well, and when webs come out, people need to, on this side, need to be like move back. So say like he's coming straight down the middle here, like where we're at. I basically went to go spread across to just the other side of it, and I ran right into a blue person and just
the range that are going across don't need to be further back towards the wall than that ping. Like this little inner thing. Like, because the melee will be here, and that's close enough that right there, like, because in the video, the melee are all the way back here, and it doesn't snap for the range that are literally on this marker.
Yeah.
So, like, the range that go across for the web break, like, that ping should be the furthest that a red is back. Like, I shouldn't be getting betrayal for being in the middle here.
Nope. So, and that's what I died to. As I was going across with the web to stop it.
Real quick, I want to look at something because we keep like random getting ass clapped by betrayal, and I want to figure out why. So Asher, you died by betrayal that pole, right?
Yes. I was trying to. I went from like here to like here, and as I hit just about the blue marker,
yeah. So
yeah, there's a good chance I was one of the blues that was too close.
So it was
you can see.
Yeah,
he hit
it
Digsby.
was Digsby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can. They're literally in pairs. So
you just need to get further back. Blue needs to give them room. They all stack back there on the video. You still have room to hit.
No, I suicided.
That was just heroic.
Oh, okay.
So now it goes 1 on normal, 1 on heroic, 3 on mythic instead of 1, 2, 3.
Yes, the line will always be so that first line, that first charge should be the same every single pull. That's one of those things that you can, and both of the people with the line, one person will be literally on the edge of the charge over here, and the other person will be on the other edge like there. Baggo, there's a fuse down repair.
Hopefully, Frank, you're able to grab like any of the close ones.
Real quick. We have confusion with this. Let me pull up a raid plan.
I'm just saying, do you want me to be on the left side of the boss where we're currently facing the right side, because we have to be on that for the skinny boss. One on each side. Like, which do you prefer? You know what I mean?
He's done a raid plan real quick, so
Give
maybe we'll
me a
get
sec.
a little bit more.
It's because people are Okay, I'm gonna share my screen, and I want everyone to look at it because we saw people a bit confused about.
Your stream ended.
So I went to go watch you, but now you don't exist.
He had to restart it so he can share his other screen. I believe. There we go.
Okay, so real quick, we're just gonna use markers for this real quick. Right, so this is Venomous Rain coming out, right? So how you're gonna rotate around this boss is like this. Where the fuck's my marker? You're gonna go like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're doing it. Don't going across like that. Don't do that.
Banned.
That shit's banned. Right. Just follow the yellow arrows. Go around that way. This is also why we need those web wraps to get like picked up as Venomous Rain is coming out, is so that the red team can move through the web wraps, because like realistically the ranged on red are probably going to be over here, right? They're going to be a little bit behind the web wraps. I'm assuming that's where you guys are at right now. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So this is the thing: is you guys need to like give space for people to kind of rotate through here. So right, you guys are gonna insta pick those up as Venomous Rain comes out, and then we're gonna rotate around. And if you're a melee side on blue, and you're like, okay, well the charge is coming out, there's no orbs, and the web lines are preset. Like that. You're not gonna just cut straight to the boss, because if you do, you're gonna kill the three people with the spider webs on red here. You're gonna go all the way around and kind of make a cooked clockwork position so that you can get a damage amp on the fucking dashy boy when he goes through. But that's pretty much it. There's no going through anywhere. All this, no zone. Right? Don't do this. Go around. White arc. Red, don't do this shit. The shit's banned.
And then it looked like after poison, where you have green and yellow overlapping, like say the arrowhead, that's where like blue side will be kind of all grouped up from what it looked like.
It's yes, because what's going to end up happening is we're going to be where we began the fight. is what we're going to do. Where we bait the first charge is where blue team is going to end up after all the orbs have been soaked and the charge is coming out. Because the charges, right... There a fucking eraser I can use on this shit?
Just click it. It's like a right click or something, yeah.
So, right, is the charge is gonna... Buddy boy is gonna fucking be charging like this direction. And what's gonna happen is... We're gonna have 3 webs going like this, this, right? And then as the charge is coming out, blue team is gonna end up here. So blue team, this entire time, you're gonna go like this. Right? You're gonna end up here. And then red team is mostly gonna be 3 here, right? Is gonna be your 3 soakers, right? So that's what, Husky, Caramel, and Astro.
Yep.
And then the rest of you guys are gonna be over here. Boss is gonna jump like this. He's gonna charge in, get stuck here. Blue is gonna stay here. Red is still here. And then we just smack the fuck out of the boss with the damaging.
Yep. And then webs and poison rotate after that as long as we get to it. Poison first, then webs, instead of web and poison.
And then we move on to queen.
I have a stupid question.
No stupid questions right now. What is it?
The line where the charge goes, it's okay if you're in it if you're behind where he stops, right? Okay, thank you.
So if you're a blue range player, you can be all the way back here. You're perfectly fucking safe.
Okay, because there's orbs back there, and...
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. So you can pick up these orbs back here, and be safe. Because if he ever manages to hit you, you're either A, too close to this front line, which I mean, like, you have to be in it, or one of these lines dies and we missed one and it's going to go through anyways and kill everybody.
Yeah. I was picking them up and then running back out.
Yeah, you can just stay in the charge line.
Right, cool. Thanks.
All right. I would imagine...
There is an animation for both of them.
Yeah, there is an animation for both. That's just the timer on them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your stuff.
Paranoia on you.
Lives are forfeit.
First date.
Rumble.
And then we're gonna get Venomous Rain here in a bit. Slight spread.
Spread. Frontal.
Two.
We broke frame.
3.
Was I too far?
Yeah.
Move.
So you would kind of stay right where I am jumping.
Goodbye.
And then I would move across back to the marker.
So
and I was supposed to go across.
Real quick.
Oreo's thing.
Nope.
No. So, real quick. On this poll, blue should have been over by where I just pinged on my corpse. That's where we want to... When he gets web wrapped, blue wants to be on ping.
Can't we just be on these markers? Because it's
Yeah,
where
like,
red
that's-
started?
You can also, you
There
can
was
also
enough
be
room
over there.
for red webs there that time, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, I mean, melee has to be back there, right? Because the...
Why?
They just have to be...
Well,
it's divided
'cause-
alongst the parallels.
Well, no. What I'm saying is if the bosses, right, the bosses are stacked on, or you're hitting Sky Spinner right now, and you're a melee that went here to here, you cannot go here because you have people with web wraps sitting there on the opposite team. If you walk there, you just kill one of them.
I mean, like, I was right there, and there was no, like, the web wraps are all the way up here. Like, they're up here.
Yeah, just gotta be a little cognizant. They're, like, at the front of the boss. You just need to be on the side, near the back. Like, there's 4 legs. Just do the back leg.
As long as red has enough room to move position.
I think there's plenty of room over there, assuming everyone
they
that's
get the
supposed to get out of the
front
way gets out of the way.
Just be nowhere near green triangle there if you're blue
Yes.
during the charge. If you're anywhere near
Yeah.
there, you're gonna kill the wrappers.
Yep.
You also can be very much stacked on top of each other after the poison.
The dead
don't
bodies
have to
kill
take
you
a spread.
too, Rake. You just can't step on a red person or the other colored person ever.
But even if you're not in range to hit web spinner or skeek spinner or whatever the fuck her name is, you can still hit pads.
You know?
Paranoia on you.
That was Tang.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a fireball.
Nope, that was a hunter.
Best bait of the night, though.
Spread.
First acid rain.
Yep, spread. Now we move, Frank.
1.
Frontal.
No, I think we broke again. Oh no, we're good.
1.
Oh.
Charging. Move.
How did that break?
No, that's me. I should have. Yeah, that was on me. It broke because I died.
Oh.
Spread.
Why are you so far back, Frank? And Drac? Why are you guys like all the way
I
back
ran
here?
back after he died.
Yeah, he ran back over thinking that it broke.
So,
well, I mean,
so we just need to move a little bit up there so we can move across here.
Were the fire people over here? Did you guys just come back here to suicide?
I did.
Okay, because I was making sure, because I heard a web snap right next to me when I died from betrayal. And
That was me.
Okay, yeah.
He snapped in
you
there.
guys, yeah, so,
I was, yeah.
Right? Sorry.
I need to take a bigger loop, like a bigger. I need to come more out here instead of like here to here.
So the 3 ranged are gonna be standing on green.
Yeah, like
the 3 melee are gonna be standing like on that ping.
Okay, we still,
That's right.
we still need to go over here
Frank,
because
you
they
do
need to
go
clear
across.
they need to clear our ore. So we still like Drac. We still need to go across like the same way everyone else does.
Yeah,
and
but then we come back to
after the
green.
orbs are cleared. Then we go to green. Yeah.
Okay.
But give them time. Like we don't want to like just rush there as soon as possible because then they might be clearing orbs still, and we don't want to kill them.
The melee are all going to be on this side. The ranged part of the web wrappers are going to be on that side.
Yeah, Carmel and Golden were able to get across, so it was just me. I ran like back here, basically into you, for you.
All right, let's try again. Let's try and get the damage amp. And blue, that rotation did look good, so let's just do it like that again. And let's see some more.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your stuff.
Paranoia on you.
Lives are forfeit.
First bait. And first web bombs are coming down. You guys drew a cock. Rotate.
Frontal.
Blue, soak these range. These red orbs. Good job. First damage amp of the fight.
Spread.
You want blue to shift first here, right?
Yep. Shift. Same way we shifted the first time.
How are we gonna get those orbs?
Back to orange.
We're supposed to be bringing a noob back over here unless I'm high and insane.
I thought we were supposed to go over there.
No, we were supposed to. Blue would be shifting to the right of Skeet, and you guys would be both to the left, depending on your perspective there.
Oh, real quick. We're gonna just do it now. Rotate the same way we did the first time. Right, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna bring a new Arash back over, and we're gonna on this second set here,
Charging.
blue is. Do we have enough time to set up normally how we do? So red is gonna be like if the bosses are on ping, red can be like on this side of them, and blue can be on this. Do you think we have enough time for that?
Personally, like the group has to shift to the middle.
No, I would have to gate from there to there. Red
I
would
think
have
it'd
to-
be
we did
easiest
everything
for
right.
blue just to go far.
Okay.
Like
then,
if it goes
no,
the other
we-
way, red
yeah,
will be going far.
Okay, yeah. So then we'll just stay on the same side of the boss as when we move it. Just stay on that side, and then keep rotating around like we do. It'll be the same way every single time.
Yeah, I think
What we just did, we did exactly how it should be.
Yeah, just rotate.
We rotated, soaked, and then moved with the relative positioning over the safe location. So
Are you
reds
talking
were
about
there,
the-
they became here.
Zemio, are you talking about the first charge, or are you talking about? That very first charge, you're pretty much going to be like behind where the boss is, just behind where
So
the
her,
red
like,
side ranged are.
Where her back left leg is.
Yeah, just not green, like, but I don't know.
Right, well, there is fine.
Yeah. We would be on red
Not
side
red
because so
We
it
rotate.
becomes
You're
our
constantly
side
just
after we
rotating. Yeah.
rotate.
Yeah, it's because the side is you're essentially just swapping.
We rotate for the
sides
orbs and stay
orbs.
there.
Yep.
And then wait till we drop orbs again and then rotate again. So red
Yes.
is where we started.
Red,
and here.
Red, yeah. So red will be like here. There'll be a couple here because web wraps, but they'll be in front of the boss. We'll be behind it.
It is awfully close.
It is awfully close, but you just have to make sure no one's within 5 yards of you. The circle is pretty small.
I will say, in the video, they actually repositioned back to their original side after the charge goes out.
I don't know if you have time, do you? Because it seemed like the poison came
did
out
it.
right after the damage.
You don't have to do a full
right after the
360.
charge.
Doing a full 360 is just unnecessary.
Yeah, no, because you can just swap.
I was about 2 steps away from where I started. There's time.
So
I think that means you over-rotated then.
Right after that first break. This is them. The blue has swapped back, after the charge comes out, you have time as you're DPSing, you can just rotate back around on the inside and the red on the outside towards center. I mean, if you want to do it. It's not necessarily necessary. Since he wanted us back to our original sides for consistency, it might help. I don't know. But there's definitely time there. They do it.
But then you have to rotate again because you drop the orbs. Right after.
The orbs.
Yeah.
Well,
it's maybe it
watch this again.
Getting a little lost in translation, Zemi. It's kind of hard to interpret what you're typing.
So, real quick, the reason
Yes,
why...
they're moving immediately.
Yes, so the boss gets stunned for just what we're talking about right now. We're going to treat Skyne Spinner like she's the stunned big spider bro.
Left and right are relatives, Zemi.
Should be brought to Takaj before that poison goes out. They should be stacked again by the time that first poison comes out.
Yeah, so...
That's what's happening in the video.
It's the thing is, Zemu, the reason why, we can't be to the right... Oh, we have a bit too much melee. We have 3 red people. Red circles are going to be not that close, but like there. We can't have any overlaps with that there. If we kill them, we just wipe. That's why we can't like be back here, because it's also if you drop a venomous rain here, you have a random blue orb in Narnia.
And even if we don't shift sides, like Takaj, or excuse me, a noob should be brought to Takaj before that second poison set comes out. We didn't do that last time.
Okay, never mind. We're good. We figured it out.
Yeah, where the fuck's Taco?
Are we gonna try and stay in the same positions then during the web wrap, or do we want to try and swap back to OG?
We can swap back during the web wrap because nothing else is happening. It's just DPSing the boss.
And then whichever way he teleports, that side that's closest needs to shift immediately so the far side can shift and get brought over before that second round of poison comes out. It's a pretty tight window. People need to move pretty much.
Do we want me to gate red team from like green to over there?
We won't know which way it goes. You'll have to gate after he teleports because it could be either side.
The Anubrash, he charges to the same spots every single
Yes,
time.
no, but
the Skeen Splitter
teleports to one side or the other.
Spinner can go here. She can go.
Fucking Charlie Skeen over here.
There, or I think she can go here.
Yeah, it's not going to be a consistent side. That's why sometimes red has to shift first and sometimes blue has to shift first, depending on which way she teleports. It's just a 50-50 chance.
Let's just run it back normally and see if we need a gate. We'll rotate it.
Let's get the damage amp again. Let's try and get that a few more times in a row.
That's it. I think we should probably just start polling if we have questions about timing instead of going back and forth about it. It's just fucking test it. We got time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paranoia on you.
Hey, first bait is coming out, boy.
Merc, get in.
In fact,
he'll
did not
learn.
get in.
Hey, web bombs and venomous rain.
Frontal. Move.
1.
Did one of the web breaks never break?
I think one of the range baits ended up in melee. There's could be 4.
As soon as this is over, red can shift first, and to the far side, and blue will then shift before this next. Well, how do they do that then? Are the timings different than from when this video went out?
I'm looking at the replays, current replays, and what we did was absolutely right. We just wait for the first poison, soak it where they are, and then move.
Rotate. Okay.
Yeah, in the video we're watching, it's definitely being brought over before that poison wrap comes out.
This
That doesn't
fight
seem like it's possible now.
did have timing changes to it. With people that were bugging the fuck out of it that 1 week, they adjusted the timings for this fight. So some things
That liquid
might...
video came out 2 days ago.
Yeah, but the
I get
footage
that.
wasn't.
Yeah,
from
but
2
it's
days
using
ago.
a
recording from their kill.
Yeah.
Because they definitely are transitioning to the next side before that next set of poison comes up.
I say we just take it as we have it, not as like we think it's gonna be. Just rotate every time we drop orbs, and don't rotate if we don't. Right?
I would say
need to grab 3 nose at me.
if we lose time on the bosses, it's irrelevant right now. I would adjust that if we're lacking DPS later. It's easy to adjust at this point. As long as we just not kill each other, we can DPS one boss for a little 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh, whoops. Well, that's fine. I'm sure everybody's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paranoia on you.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what the fuck?
What the fuck just happened? I got betrayed.
Baylor was... How the fuck?
If there's not an even amount, it will pick you.
Spread.
Was somebody not in the blue circle? Well, I mean, we're kind of...
Rake.
1. 2.
I can't pick up anymore.
3.
I think we're just kind of fucked here.
It's fun to watch them.
Been an honor, boys.
Goodbye.
Oh, I lived.
Frankie must have died, huh?
Betrayal?
Oh.
Spread.
That is something that we can probably just stop tonight, is just not getting in the circle. Get in the fucking circle. It's the easiest thing.
You're gonna be licking the boss's toes.
If you click the boss, you can stand on the rim of that circle.
I think I misunderstood.
Give him a rim job.
Fun
Miss-
fact: you can
how
actually be
it gets
literally
assigned.
inside of the center.
I was gonna
With-
say I'll say this: that circle under him, the visual like red or blue circle around the boss, I was standing inside of it and didn't get a buff. Like when Burke died that last pull, he was inside the visual circle on an Uberash. You
Yeah.
literally have to just get underneath
If you can't
the
look
boss.
up and see this pussy, then you're fucking wrong.
Real quick.
Well, it might be in the movement.
No. I can just tell you who didn't do it real quick. Let me look at sides. Okay, so
I think I
Good.
misunderstood how it works.
Tang.
I charged like this through the Takash, and it worked before, but seems like if I'm not the first one who flies through him, and I entering the circle, it assigns you a color right when you enter the circle, not when the circle go off. So I think because I didn't pull the first one, I got assigned the wrong color as I was flying through the boss.
Okay.
I think this is what probably was could happen. So it's entering the circle gives you assignment, not being in it when it goes off.
No, Rick, you had the debuff.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your scalp.
Paranoia on you.
Knives are forfeit.
Oh fuck.
Ouch.
Raptor.
Someone was on the wrong
Spread.
side.
Was it me and you, Daruk, that gave each other
One.
betrayal?
No, it's because there was already 10 people in the red circle when I ran in. And we were
Oh. Yeah, I was like, well, I could pretty much tell who betrayed me.
Well, if I go late, fucking whoever.
It looks like I'm eating your ass, Daruk.
So
I can't do it. My buddy's dead.
Is
Oh,
poison
you
stacks pumping, Dix? Do you know?
You absolutely die if you touch the fucking angels, by the way.
It's doing a significant amount of damage.
No, I thought that the hit damage is constant and poison is not amping, it just refreshes. But it seems like poison is actually amping and I just never get dispelled. That's what kills me. I'm always feel like shit, and I just looking. I got 6 mil of poison damage. I assume this is just amped stacks. They in Mythic they amping up.
Stacks, right?
I think you have to constantly dispel tank that has a poison now.
Okay, I
It's
need to
not
figure
heroic
out who
anymore.
the fuck was in the red circle? Hold on.
Healer, you heard it? Who can dispel poisons?
Dispel poisons?
Astro, Bellera, Frank,
Shamans?
Husky, what is this?
No, Husky can't.
Astro, how the fuck did you get 2 stacks of the debuff?
That's what I'm
No idea.
Because when I ran into the circle, me and Astro just fucking blew up.
Yeah, Astro got both of your debuff, got both
The
of
blue
them,
and the red?
and then no,
you got two red.
2 mark of red. Yeah, you got 2 reds and instantly detonated, and Daruk died because he didn't have one. You just stole, fucking evokers, man, stealing everything. First they're fucking DPS, now we're buffs.
You rescued the mark from Daruk.
I don't know. I don't even understand how it happened because I've been doing the same thing, which is I deep breath in every time.
It's a bug, I think.
I don't
Oh.
know how the fuck it happens either, because
That was the first time it happened. But yeah, it was very confusing.
how the fuck did you hit 2?
Because I deep breathed in and went to go fire breath and just fell the fuck over.
I would imagine the moving activation of your hero talent with deep breath probably is scuffed.
Well, I was like, I basically start like here. Well, I start right there, and then I deep breath and instantly stop it like right there, which is exactly where me and Daruk just fell over.
If you don't have a debuff and you get someone with one, does that make it explode?
I don't know. I had a debuff.
I think
Well,
just
the question is,
right?
Yeah, the question is how the fuck did Astro get 2 stacks of the debuff?
I think we just go.
Maybe it is just a bug.
If you don't have
Just
a
need more
debuff, you
data.
shouldn't even be alive to run into somebody. Well, unless you mean that's somebody that's dead on the floor.
No, the red circle, the debuffs were still getting put out. I was in the circle.
Yeah.
I think we just chalked it up to fuckery and go again.
Yeah, I think it's just fuckery. We'll see, because that was the first time it happened. I'll just start working over this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your stuff.
Paranoia on you.
Lives are forfeit.
First bait is coming out, Blue.
Frontal.
Spear, you're cheating a bit too far forward on that, a bit too early.
Spread.
Spread out for Poison Rain. And rotate.
1.
Remember, Blue be back a little bit so they have room.
Alright, stay spread for Venomous Rain. It's going to come out soon. And rotate.
Back to our colors. Break.
We're going to move.
Oh, did someone who's blue in the red?
Blue has to hit first that time. If Blue rotates
real
back to
quick,
that side.
yes. So the timing on this is what's going to happen is Blue, after you pick up red orbs here, you're just going to move the Skyne Spinner, you're going to run through the boss, and you're going to stay over by where these blue orbs are here. You're going to run through the boss, and you're going to stay on that side.
Charging. Move.
In other words, you always preserve your relative position.
Yep.
Around the boss, you only swap on the poisons. This is the only way you not preserve the relative position.
Okay, so during or after the damage amp, we're moving back to the same side we started on, or staying where we're at?
Rotate. Just rotate accordingly. So what's going to happen is, real quick, Blue is going to be towards this side of the boss. Red is going to be towards the... Why did I do that? Anyways, let me actually color code that properly. So Blue's going to be back here. Red is going to be over here. When the charge goes out, right?
Yep.
We're going to all be DPSing the boss. Red is still going to be here. Blue is still going to be back here behind the boss.
Okay.
What's going to happen is Venomous Rain is going to come out. Red is going to be here. Blue is going to be here. Venomous Rain drops. Orbs spawn. Red is going to rotate around the boss through the right. Same thing for Blue, right? So we're going to swap sides at that point. We're going to pick up orbs. And as soon as all the orbs are picked up, we can move. Blue is going to, Skyne Spinner will be, over here or some shit like this, right? Yep. Blue, you're going to immediately just walk over to Skyne Spinner. You're going to walk through the boss, and you're going to be towards, this side of the room. Right? You're going to be towards the entrance.
So for after we rotate after the second poison, then we have to position for the next set of webs, correct? Because there is a set that comes out after that.
Yep. And so
we would be back there or whatever in our same positions.
The boss, let's just use this as an example, as if Spear is the boss, red would be here and blue would be on this side of the boss. Venomous Rain will come out again. We will then rotate and do it over. That's when a charge comes out, web bombs as well, all that shit, right?
So just for the three of us, me, Carmel, and Golden, because we do end up over here, are we just gonna, as soon as the dash goes out and we stop him, do we just kind of move back over here real quick and then do the rotation?
Yes,
okay.
After you stop him, group back up with red.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because you can DPS and move, and we don't matter DPS wise, so it makes sense to have us do moving during the amp phase.
Makes sense why they had 3 evokers do it, because they all have hover.
You can't necessarily pre-move though until you know which way she teleported.
Well, we just gotta go back to our group though, is what we're saying.
That's the only varying thing. But regardless, it will always be that. Right, is your position is just anchored off of the boss. So if blue side is here and we need to rotate wherever, blue side will still be here if we need to move across the room. And red side will be behind the boss, right? Same thing. Is we move in sync. We use the boss as the anchor point for positioning, and then we rotate after every venomous rain.
Sounds good.
Are we still baiting wefs in the center like we do at the beginning, or do we bait it somewhere else?
So it'll be dependent on where the boss is the next set that gets baited. So like if Skynspinner is, like I said, over here on Spear,
I think it is always middle for the middle, like the middle people baiting.
yes, the middle people baiting can always go there. But you guys for these side ones will have to, I would need to double check where they had it. Did they just put the web bombs like slightly behind the red group? Because I think that's the only way that the blue team would be able to pick up their orbs, right?
I just had that up, but I closed it accidentally. I have to relook.
At least we're getting we've got a couple damage imps in a row.
Yeah, they just dropped it kind of behind the noob. On basically with the rest of the red group, if I'm seeing that right. Yep.
Okay, so they just drop it behind the red group and then
Yeah, essentially they're like all within the red group where they're dropping it.
So real quick, for you three soak groups, we're not gonna place fucking 9,000 markers all over the room.
No,
you guys know where you are. So like diamond is always gonna be like the furthest out. Triangle is always gonna be the one closest to the center, and circle is always the one in the middle.
Yep.
Just remember your assignments. So like circle, you're just middle soak. Yep. Triangle, your inside soak, and diamond, your outside soak, and just kind of memorize that.
Yeah.
Because I think if I remember correctly, the raid markers, they have some of them set up for like so you guys know just like where to drop them in a line next to each other.
Paranoia on you. Frontal.
Watch the frontal. Web bombs and venomous rain.
Spread.
And we're gonna rotate.
1.
Frontal.
2.
Spread.
First venomous rain. And then rotate. Burke, you need the movement.
Frontal.
That really sucks. Red has to move first this time and shift far.
Frank, get in front of me.
Hey, and then
Like
we're
you
gonna
guys need to be going now.
We're just gonna start rotating, and we're gonna be stay on the same sides as the boss.
We kind of swapped there, didn't we?
Firm will move out a little bit to your right.
You have to tank.
No, we're.
Oh, I'm dead, bud.
Oh, you. Oh, the poison.
You guys technically swapped there, where red should have went far and blue. I don't know if it makes a difference.
No. So in that case, since Skyn was there,
Charging.
we rotated correctly on sides. Is blue was supposed to be
Goodbye.
over here, and red was supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
You just maintain your like. You can see the big fucking orbs over everyone's head. Just maintain your side.
Yeah, we get the poison, we rotated, soaked, and shifted towards the boss without swapping sides.
Yes.
I think everything worked out perfectly
Run,
in this
that was
scenario.
good.
You run in a straight line.
Yeah. Just yeah.
This spell tanks after the 5th stack, preferably. I guess it could go longer, but like you see, Dixby got a 5 mil tick. It's kind of like a lot. I think
8 stack.
Yeah, 8 stack was.
So Zemio, so if the blue boss was like over here, we would run through the boss. Yeah.
I think you also don't want to take down her during the charge immediately. Like
that's probably fine. I'm just going off liquid timers, I guess is what I'm taunting on, but we can swap it up some. Shouting at me to taunt Takaj the whole time there, but I can just wait. Keep an eye on how many stacks you've got if you're getting dispelled and shit.
Real quick, let me actually check that for Eclipse.
I mean, it's all good if you can't. It's just I'm noticing that the second web when we get there is extremely hectic. Like I didn't know where Husky was.
I was behind you.
Husky, which check are you? Diamond?
I am always by the wall. I am purple.
Caramel,
always
you're
in the
always
middle.
close.
Frank found me at the last second.
It was also a little awkward because, like, obviously we weren't 100% sure where we were going, but the 3 people who were doing ranged baits still need to go to the center and do ranged baits, correct? That's because we had 6 webs come down.
That was
on us.
well.
Yeah.
Blue
Might have been
was,
Death's
there
too.
was still people in the middle with blue, so it's like I
Yeah,
couldn't
so
run into the middle.
So this center circle here, this shit's like banned. Don't ever be in the center circle, even if you're like what we did that last time where we just shifted from here to here. You're just gonna shift slightly like further right because you need to give the red group in the center space to put their web bombs. I did just mark. We're gonna just keep the markers there for. Also, we only got 10 minutes. We're just gonna keep it there for familiarity right now. But yes, the 3 ranged for the soak groups are marked now.
Yeah. I think they'll go away with the ads, but we'll see.
The markers we're currently using aren't tagged by DBM. I don't know if they're tagged by Bigwigs, but we can make adjustments. There shouldn't be anything.
Scarabs are marked as skull, X, and square.
Okay, so same as DBM. Yeah, so we're good.
Okay.
Some bitch.
No,
Paranoia on you.
Not the boss that you can really do that with.
Frontal.
Hey, first one in this rain is coming out.
Two. 3.
Spread.
Okay, venomous rain. Rotate around.
Frontal.
Okay, we're gonna shift right now. Blue team, come over to ping.
You
We're
can
gonna
take
go
both.
far.
Res.
Spread.
Oh, it's a bad res.
Gruntle.
So, in that case, one of the red people will need to be Res Belro.
Oh, right.
You get put.
I fucking murdered his ass.
Yeah, so we also the timing is going to be different. It flip flops there. So before we in the first one we get webs first, and then venomous rain. In the second webs we get the venomous rain first, and then webs. So we have to wait until the second goes out before we rotate.
Yep. Intermission is after that charge. You'll have another set of, I think, venomous rains, and then intermission.
Baylor rest right in between the two of us and slammed us both.
Is that what fucking happened? You guys just got fucking
Yeah,
atom
yeah,
bombed?
we got nuked by
red B-res or blue B-res from now on.
Well,
pretty funny,
it
though.
took two people with me though.
Yeah,
You took two with you because two of us were in the circle.
It's also something when we're like full progging this, we'll set up the actual raid group, so it's like group 1 and 2 are blue team, group 3 and 4 are red team, so it makes it a bit easier to see whether or not it's
Visually.
safe to be-res somebody.
Who is the battle res on that side?
It's just me, I think.
There isn't one.
We can.
The answer is there isn't one, so we have to fix
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Because the
Jumper cable.
paladin and the druid are on the same side. The paladin, the druid, and the death knight that aren't Digsby.
Are you ready, sir?
Just call for your ancestral before you die.
I just don't die before that. Come on.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your skull.
Paranoia on you.
Lives are forfeit.
Gruntle.
First bait. And web bombs and venomous rain.
Spread.
One, two.
Gruntle.
Are you working with them, Takai?
Spread.
Spread for venomous rain, and then we're gonna rotate.
Dispel it.
Gruntle.
Dispel it.
Okay, then blue run through Sky Spinner.
Spread. Gruntle.
Husky has a scarab on him. Help.
No, we got too many on this side.
Toski, you gotta wait for your web bomb. You can't just fucking
Charging.
run.
Move.
So on that
One,
set, we're
3,
gonna wait
2.
for web bombs to go out before we rotate.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So we got killed by. I was trying to get back into it, and I got killed by blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
we
that,
just got
that
fucking
second
ran
set.
down.
Yeah. So on that second set, wait for me to call web bombs. Wait for me to call rotate.
Whose A-bomb is on the second set?
Run from there. Run from there.
Run.
Got 5
Tag.
seconds.
Move. Tag.
4.
We're good. I
Frank,
have mine sit down.
leap.
Grip Frank.
Frank, leap.
2, 1.
Grip Frank.
Sorry.
No, I had a
I
mine.
got distracted.
Should be
Bago,
going
you can
on the
take the res
second
Bago.
pass.
Yeah, we're always gonna be running counterclockwise against the boss.
And then remember, Burke, there, we're going to be back in mid again, baiting our web bombs and doing the same thing we're doing on pull. So they can run through our orbs.
Let's see intermission before we go to bed tonight.
I wasn't even running. You guys were fucking charging at me.
I will say, yeah, Drew was kind of like deer in the headlights, like, if I move, I'm fucking dead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paranoia on you.
The bait is coming out.
Frontal.
Web bombs.
Spread.
And we're gonna spread for Venomous Rain.
One.
Frontal.
Oh, did I get too far?
Yep. Sorry.
Charge.
Yeah, we die right here.
Move.
Maybe you do.
We don't have it, right? Yeah.
I died to avoid degeneration.
Spread.
Is that where we touch each other?
No.
No, you died to Touch of Death. That was getting 4 stacks.
Yeah, you got too many of the blue.
I only got one.
That's not
So
true.
what? No. So this is actually important.
Like one orb on the ground. I thought at least.
We'll go over here. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would've-
if an
that would've
orb
been the
goes
plan
off,
for-
everybody gets a stack.
No. What happened was we had a triple stack of Venomous Rain here, or maybe it would have been a double stack.
Oh.
So there was just like 3 fucking orbs on top of each other, just all pixel perfect.
Oh, there
makes
is
sense.
orbs. If you look at your desk breakdown, it shows the orb debuffs. So there was overlap of 2, and then you soak 3rd, and then you soak 4th.
Yeah.
In succession.
And 2 can be overlapped sometimes, and it doesn't even look like it.
Yeah. So as we told earlier, you don't go for 3 because it seems like you went for the 3rd one yourself.
I thought I only went for one.
I got well, if the first one you picked up was a double stack,
and then the second one is a double stack.
It says you in TTS even.
Yeah, it literally
How
says.
many you have?
I went for one, and then I was going for another one, but I didn't get to it, I thought.
No, Frank, you gotta turn your sound up or something. It literally goes like 1, 2.
One.
It
No,
tells
I
you
only
how many
heard
stacks.
one. I only heard the word one.
Well, like he said, so you could have got one.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
And then got one.
Let's
and
do
it
a
could have
poll.
been
We have a minute.
Yeah. He's okay.
we can
5,
we can look at
4,
it afterwards and watch
3,
and go into more detail about it.
1. Paranoia on you.
Bait.
Frontal.
And first Venomous Rain.
Spread.
Remember, don't stack these.
Can't move a lot 'cause I'm trying to keep the bosses stacked here. Just FYI, I don't know how much that matters.
We're
but-
gonna rotate.
I need this.
Spread.
Venomous Rain.
A lot of doubles in red, so just be careful.
Okay, we're gonna rotate right to this bitch. Your red direction will be opposite from me because I'm on blue. Okay, do not immediately rotate. Wait for my call on it. Web bombs are coming out now. Red team immediately like soak these and then go.
Bert, we gotta stay spread better than that, man.
Charging. Move.
Well, me and Golden and Carmel were in the right spot. But I also had an ad. The
1,
ads. I had an
goodbye.
ad on me, so it doesn't need to be
3.
pulled in like really fast. Almost as fast as they come out. Because that one, like, I have to kind of stay for the web, but I just got my ass
I
beat.
guess that was the last pull.
That's the
That-
last.
that's
pull.
the
Yeah,
last
I
pull.
know, I know.
Well,
Yeah.
A-bomb limb is RNG. Only going to pull one at a time.
Well, we
And
have. Do we have two?
I'm
or
not
three
gonna have.
DKs?
Well, we have to alternate. We have to alternate A-bombs. So we're not running 2 on each one.
Well, and you have 2 individual snags, right? If we have 2 DKs.
So, Frank,
Plus 1 to GCD.
real quick, Frank, on your options,
Yeah.
I think it's if you just search text to speech and then start scrolling down.
Does it tell you in TTS to rally?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's louder than the 1 and 2. It's like
It's just-
1 and 2 is like half the sound.
Weak auras can use different sound channels for TTS.
So options